And a very good evening to you, and welcome back to the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition stop here at the Intercontinental Combat. The action continues with Oceania Week 2. 8 players are fighting for very precious points to make it to the finals. 8 weeks per region fighting for $5,000. I'm Mitsuons, joined today by Falcon. How's it going, man?
Yeah, not doing badly, thank you. How about yourself?
Excellent, excellent. Looking forward to the action. Now let's take a look at this format, being the Intercontinental Combat, the North American League, and of course Liga Latina. We saw that just a few weeks ago. Once again, 8 events per region. Week 2 for the Oceania. I mean, it's going to be a long weekend for the Intercontinental Combat. We'll have East and West, respectively. Middle East already finished. And once again, top 8 advances to the regional finals with $5,000 on the line, respectively, for the North American League as well. And of course, Liga Latina. But I think for the NA, there is actually $10,000 on the line, if I'm not completely mistaken. And there, of course, we'll have top 16 players advancing to the regional finals.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you for running us through that, and for everyone at home as well who wasn't familiar with the format already. With Oceania's top 8, is there anyone you're really, excited to be going into, looking forward to watching play?
I mean, we have like, what, 4 returning players, I think. We saw, of course, Swazi taking second place, and Boy coming from New Zealand, actually. And of course, I mean, Talk of Town being Wasminator, definitely being the favorite to take this. But of course, got more to look out for. Bojica, for example, second place last week. But I hear that we have a female competitor as well this week, Falcon.
Yeah, Subby, very active Twitch streamer as well. Solid Scarlet player, has been playing since the beginning of MK11. So kudos. Had quite a difficult path on the way to top 8 as well. So really, got through all of that, making it in to winners top 8. But like you said earlier, Wasminator definitely, the returning the champion from last time as well, the one to really watch out for. But that could mean he has the biggest target on his head.
I mean, definitely, if you're going to prepare for someone, it's probably going to be Wes Meaner. Not completely sure who he is currently rocking. Do you have an idea?
I have reason to believe it could be Cetrion, but we do know Wasminator to play quite a nice variety of characters. So we could see anything really.
Cetrion, I mean, being such a funky character, especially after the ultimate dropped, all sorts of things
Oh
into
yeah.
Tornado.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely something. It's interesting what's ultimate created. It's definitely the Wild Wild West. So let's see if Wasminator can get the repeat. Once again, these players are fighting for very precious points. First place going home with 350 points. And once again, it's just 8 weeks. It's the second week in, so there's not so many chances, and you can't have so many bad weeks. You definitely gotta get those points early to make it count and make it to the regional finals once again for 5,000 US dollars.
Yeah, consistency really is key. At 350 being first place, 260 being second, and 230, like basically anything underneath fourth, you're already having to work up a fair amount just to try and catch up with the person that got first.
Get those points early and make just be comfortable and make it count, man. $5,000, that's a lot of money. But with that being said, the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition is presented by the PS4 tournaments. Check out the PS4 tournament open series. PS4 tournaments are weekly competitions for all skill levels, doesn't matter pro or scrub. Compete against your friends and rivals for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives an inside look at how the players play, and tips and tricks, tutorials, all sorts of content for players of all skill levels. All you gotta do is to go to compete.playstation.com and sign in with your PSN ID. You can easily see all the lists of PS4 tournaments to sign up, and yeah, get ready to go, man.
Yeah, dude, the Open Series, a lot of really good talent has been displayed on that so far. And really, I think there's a lot of players that I've been hearing names of. I've been trying to pay as close attention to to the scene around this side of the world as much as possible, as I do feel like there's a lot of strong players around the region, just hailing from that area. But unfortunately, I haven't really seen too much in terms of events and stuff. So to get this all started off in the upper bracket side is Wabsminator playing against a Wi-Fi Scorpion.
I do hope that Wi-Fi Scorpion isn't actually on Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi is indeed banned in the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro competition. But I think that's just
so
gimmick. But I do hope that we do see a Scorpion.
Oh yeah, for sure. Patented Scorpion main yourself. With Wazminator, I wonder if he's actually going to pick Cetrion for that kind of a matchup. I know that Cetrion players don't tend to really like playing against Scorpion, but Wazminator has like I was saying earlier, just a huge arsenal and variety of different characters to play, and he's actually going to be rocking the Fujin, it looks like. Really thinking about it.
Now, I think I saw him in the practice mode with Fujin as well, so this does make sense. Now, Fujin, I think early was a character that was slept on. Later, they, I think, for the most part, just realized that, hey, he might not be the easiest character to play, but he does indeed make it count, and is a problem, for sure. So yeah, here we go.
Movement, very, very key element to Mortal Kombat 11. And Fujin having absolutely amazing movement. Being able to take full advantage of that is truly wonderful.
So slippery, this character. Here we go then. Week 2, Oceania. Wazminator versus Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Alright, gets the punish. Only 6% on the bar though, but consistency nonetheless. He's going to get a clean punish on that back two being thrown out there by Wi-Fi Scorpion. Alright, the forward throw, 13% for the check. Staggering these stand twos on him, keeping those plus frames and going for the forward throw again. Clean opener, sets up the buff because he read the breakaway.
Smart stuff, 4-3 into the buff.
Alright, Waz backing off on his plus frames, trying to establish some space control right now. A really nice max range punish with the forward 3, that was beautiful. Carries him to the corner.
Is that one check?
Oh, the shimmy.
Fancy.
He was trying to get him to bite over there. Waz, yeah, he doesn't really need to get himself out the corner.
Is this chip? Just yet, almost. Ooh, the empty jumper though. It's a back throw. Now this is definitely still doable for Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out. Yeah, it's just a simple jump kick to close it out. But even then, if Wazminator forced a Wi-Fi Scorpion to block, he was just gonna down back for him and it would have been chipped anyway. Oh, the last hit just about catching him.
He's out.
Yeah, working his way out the corner, just playing around the mid-screen, that push, just establishing as much presence in this space of the screen as possible to stop any advancement from Wi-Fi Scorpion while controlling the space.
Very slow second round here.
Very patient from both players. Yeah, Wi-Fi Scorpion really, choosing how he approaches right there, letting the teleport cancel rock and going for the throw. 13%. Gonna try and use the Oki over here.
So many staggers from Wi-Fi Scorpion. I like it. Oh!
Gets the punish.
That was not a punish, I think.
Alright, got put by the 4-4.
No, not gonna work.
Nice, good challenge.
Oh, what a weak punish from Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Gets the corner positioning as well. Looking real good. Tying, honestly, like, he still had 80% of his life bar. That was pretty crazy. For as slow pace as that was, really Fujin's just not doing too much chip damage in the neutral with that wind push.
Oh yes, flips him.
Twister sends him back mid-screen after all that carry. Alright, reading that.
Oh!
Nice
conversion! Oh, standing one anti-air, not gonna work. Needs to make something happen here. Wi-Fi Scorpion.
He's gonna have to try and cash out as many crushing blows as he can possibly find right now. Still has that forward 4-3-4. Sorry, forward 3-4 unspent, but the down two regardless.
Wazminator striking first here. 1-0 over Wi-Fi Scorpion. That was hard fought.
I think
that was hard fought.
The idea of having the wind push in the Scorpion matchup makes so much sense to me, really, because you're just pressuring him. Even though it doesn't do a lot of damage, you're kind of threatening him in the sense that he can't just use his teleport as he wants to use it in most situations. So I really like that idea. And I did think about, you know, like maybe the lack of needle could be detrimental to Fujin in the past, but clearly not really the case, and serves up as an armor breaker and a corner carry. Wasminator showing that Fujin has a lot of tools that are usually not used, and so, you know, stuff outside of Cloudwalker, which is just nice to see.
I did not see if there was a variation change from Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Yeah, seems to be the same.
Not. Yeah.
Yeah, and Burning Spear, you know, this is kind of like a topic that a lot of people like to talk about. I'm talking about Custom Scorpion because he wasn't really a character that necessarily got, you know, huge advantages or anything from customs. He kind of just got flexibility of playstyle. But Helport Cancel is a very, very strong move to take into competitive settings. A very nice archetype of Scorpion.
It's a bit unfortunate. I think he could be a much more fun character if he could make more of his custom abilities come.
Oh, he's gonna find the punish again, committed but didn't get it, but Wasminator dropping the punish of his own, dropping 2 punishes back to back on these teleports.
Many block teleports, no punishes from Wasminator.
Alright, clean jump kick OS straight into the down back 4. With the anti-air.
Oh, short top is whipped.
That was crazy. 28% on that punish for the delay as well. Wasminator calling out Wi-Fi Scorpion to offense, trying to keep him full screen right now. He spent all his meter. Gonna have to be careful if he lets one thing rock at the wrong time. He could be in danger. But still, 67% life. Choosing to play the runaway game, play it really, really patient.
Oh, what an opening. Huge. Does he end in the restand? Oh, wow. Doesn't get the combo.
Oh my goodness, got clipped.
This is a scramble.
Anyone's round right now. Oh my goodness.
Raw
Didn't
teleport.
commit to the teleport.
Wait, this is anyone's game. 4% each. 3 seconds on the clock. What's it going to be?
Oh.
Wow, the back 3.
Round 2.
With 3 seconds left on the clock, that was really ballsy from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Takes the round for himself with an incredible comeback. Forced to break. Trying to shimmy. Wi-Fi Scorpion not biting. Still committing to the back 2 punishes. I do respect the effort. Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful confirm.
Clean anti-air. Wasn't high enough to unfortunately get the confirm off of it. Pushing him back a little bit as Waz checking with these back ones, trying to establish everything he can in this space. But he did do the double step.
Give me those guts. 34%, man.
Alright, Wi-Fi Scorpion working his way out of the corner. Staggering these stand 2s. Knowing that Wasminator is a very patient player, he's playing really respectfully, but a good block on the back 3. Didn't get the punish.
Wasminator has to be very careful here. One confirm into fatal blow, that's GG.
Oh, that was an incredible bait on the anti-air into the fatal blow.
And that should be death, yeah. No spear used.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's 100% dead. Wi-Fi Scorpion tying it up 1-1.
Wow.
What do you reckon? You think we'll see a character switch from Waz, or you think he's gonna stick with his guns, continue playing Fujin? This is a first 3, lest we forget.
Right. I mean, his combat card does give it away. He's been feeling his Cassie again. But even, I mean, you touched on that. Cetrion, they talk about how it's a good matchup for Scorpion. I don't actually fully agree with that. I mean, yeah, technically on paper.
It'd be the
counter zone, right?
the other way around, I believe. Yeah, the counter zoning. It's like, so Scorpion would, I think, naturally is just one of the more unfavorable matchups. I can't really truly say if it's a winning or losing matchup for either character, but I know that it's definitely one of the more talked about ones.
Round 1. Fight.
No surprises, 1 each. Still with the same variation. One apiece.
Alright, yeah, not committing to it this time, but again, a block on the back three, and Wasminator not finding the punish, but a really nice 1-1 challenge, calling out that Skywalker cancel. Not dropping the combo this time, 339 damage.
Almost walk. Have the bar for up 2.
Flip trying to anti-air, but that max range back 1. Spending it on the dive kick, keeping it unbreakable.
Oh no, the second hit.
Yeah, he shimmied and just about
Yes.
the right time. Wi-Fi Scorpion actually bit, gets the reposition in the corner. But challenged once again.
Expensive sequence. Hold on a minute.
Oh, he committed.
That was so brave. Going with the grab, that was so brave.
2. Fight.
I think Wi-Fi Scorpion may have tried to buffer the teleport, and because the initial hit whiffed on the meaty, he wasn't ready for the 3 to follow suit afterwards. But right here, 164 damage for that throw with that burning spear buff, really nice. And Waz not finding a punish on that short hop, unfortunately.
Yeah, back 1 being a bit too slow there.
He's trying to play at that magic just outside of forward 3 range and making it really hard for Wi-Fi Scorpion to want to approach, because he has back 2, forward 3, and down 4, and all 3 of them getting a little bit cheeky.
Sometimes you just gotta do it! Big crushing blow to the teleport. This will be Corner City. Wi-Fi
Does
Scorpion.
not have the bar to break. Oh, big jump kick. Didn't get the confirm though. Wasminator with another chance.
Oh, you wanted the corner positioning.
Waz trying to keep him at bay. Wi-Fi Scorpion just patiently on the offense, trying to find a moment to clean up his kill. Oh, the duck didn't get the punish though.
A whip. Time is a factor here. Away teleport.
Wi-Fi Scorpion just running away, doing exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah. That is round.
Yep. With 1 second, like, actually closes it out. That's commitment to the craft. I admire it.
Fight.
Leaving us in suspense that entire time. Wi-Fi Scorpion playing that match, that round really, really wisely by just running away with it. Understanding Fujin's not really going to chip you out much. He's going to have to run after you.
Oh.
Get the spear, not far enough for the KB though.
There it is. Had the board this time.
Dealt with it straight away and went straight back into that down back 4 as well to try and catch an armor break, but Wi-Fi Scorpion did not spend it. Alright, patiently making his approach. That's all you really can do against that wind push, albeit it doesn't really do much damage.
Wow.
What a call out with the teleport. Gets the flame spear.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This was an escape failed as well, Falcon.
It is 16% right there, but the neutral jump, huge right there. Gets the confirm into the down back 4. Waz has good space to work with. Move back as much as he wants to.
Would confirm into what though?
Keeps him standing, looking for the shimmy.
Oh!
I'm really surprised we didn't see Waz cancel it into a fatal blow confirm. Might have not killed.
Seconds on the clock. This is so close.
These guys really run down the timer. 9 seconds. Wait, Wi-Fi Scorpion with the lead.
Ah! The movement from Wasminator, man.
Wi-Fi Scorpion still has the lead.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Chip situation.
wow.
I think if the second hit of that down back 4 actually connected, he was going to have enough life to steal that one away, but it didn't quite work out in the actual game. And Wi-Fi Scorpion honestly patiently ran away with both of those rounds that he won, and did so in superb fashion. I mean, what else did you really need to do? Play the timer. Very good presence of mind.
Wasminator was trying to be so cheeky with the block dash into raw fatal blow, man. It almost worked, I feel like. But Wi-Fi Scorpions,
Almost.
it's either like white or blacks, either being so super patient or just letting those teleports rock. So interesting to see.
Well, it seems like what you mentioned earlier may just happen about the Cassie pick. We are gonna see it.
It is.
Plasminator now in the upper bracket, but he is now on the life, about to get potentially sent to the lower bracket unless he's able to pull off the 2-game win streak against Wi-Fi Scorpion, who's been looking super strong this set. Both players have.
Plasminator betting his winner's life on Cassie. See if it pays out.
It's interesting, the first kneecap and used, blown up straight away with a teleport, but a dropped combo. Alright, Wi-Fi Scorpion just playing with the space as patiently as possible, just checking as much as he can, but Waz, once again, not able to get a punish on that back 3, unfortunately. Oh, attempted whiff punish, didn't quite work out.
Oh, and no punish as well.
Oh, using the flipping out.
He's trying to beat it.
Definitely did see a challenge attempt from Wi-Fi Scorpion, who right now is playing with the health deficit. Only by a very tiny margin, but that throw is going to give him a health lead and potentially let him run away if he chooses to do that. But still 40 seconds on the clock.
Should be with the 1-1-1.
Alright, that max range back 2 didn't catch the counter hit. Oh, big whiff though.
Oh, beautiful whiff punish. Conversion as well. It's, again, so
those
even.
2 bars. That was clean whiff punish with the back 3 into kneecapping.
It's the back 2 from Wi-Fi Scorpion. Oh no, the raw spear! This game, that's round rather, yeah. I think it's safe.
Again, with under 10 seconds on the clock, too.
And with Cassie as well, I don't think it actually matters what character it is. These players, man, match points, Wi-Fi Scorpion, to send Waz to losers.
Waz
Spear,
did,
man.
you know, getting clipped by that spear at the end of that round was truly detrimental. That escape failed. This might come back to haunt him. He's gonna have to be hyper aware about that one, but finds a nice confirm. Drops the combo though.
It's not the drop he needed. Yes, give me those guts. Damage over time.
Really taking down that back 3, checking, and another KB. Show him the sandals. Forces the breakaway, but he's already in danger territory. He's at 50 HP. Oh my goodness!
He just did it!
Let's go. Trying to make something happen right here. Plasminator's gonna have to make a big comeback. Not just in this match, but in the set.
It's doable.
Very much so.
Check.
Clean jump in.
Oh
Didn't
no!
confirm.
Oh,
wait,
wow, what a,
oh!
the hammer! Out of all things, Falcon. What?
He tried to back 3 kneecapping Amp. I know he did. And that's what happened. It overrode the inputs. And Waz making that comeback. He's still alive right now, Mitsu.
Plus.
Never count him out. No punish. Short hop OS on that throw.
Yes.
Shimmied, Wi-Fi scored. Doesn't have the bar to break.
Restand.
Plasminator looking really in form right now.
Wow,
Big morale boost from that last victory.
Just a scramble.
Oh, just out of range. Oh, Wi-Fi Scorpion didn't get a punish, but found a throw with that flame buff. Nice little 16%, just over that, but a clean flawless block reversal from Plasminator, looking like he's in the driver's seat of this game suddenly.
Oh, beautiful confirm into what though? No restand. He spent so many crushing blows
Try
already.
a challenge. He has no bar now, Mitsu.
Don't shoot.
He's got none.
Don't shoot.
Danger territory.
Jump in.
Like a decision.
Wow.
Plasminator,
After almost
man,
looking to be done and dusted. Right?
Literally
looked
in the... It was in the depths of despair right there, and he clawed his way out, struggling and fighting his way through. Tying it up now, man. 2-2. This is a really good first set to start off the top 8.
With the hammer, out of all things.
With the hammer
To
of
a
all
piece,
things, yeah.
Right? That was, Shakan would be proud of that one.
But yeah, man, both players have been really like on form. I hope someone clipped that, the back three into the hammer. It's still replaying in my head. I'm pretty sure he did back three kneecapping in the amped. I'm pretty sure that's
Hey,
what
man.
happened.
Who knows? Maybe we got it all wrong. Maybe that's some tech.
Yeah, maybe it is. It's just like an intense stagger game, adding a layer to the mix-up. All right, but this is our final game to determine which one of these guys is going to progress over in the upper side of the bracket. Between GG Wasminator playing against Wi-Fi Scorpion. Really good set so far. Here we go into the final game.
Oh no, I don't think he wanted that breakaway.
Might have done, but a little walk back on wake up right there. It catches the whiff punish. Was checking with the down four, trying to keep Wi-Fi Scorp in the corner. Not anymore. Hey, you can tell he's trying to challenge that, but it hasn't quite worked out for him the last couple times.
Didn't find the answer yet.
Alright, yeah, challenged immediately.
Really impressive blocks on that back three. I say that.
Forward 4-2 though. Ends in flame buff. Nice anti-air. The big pickup goes into 229 damage. Nice little cheeky anti-air damage. The Wi-Fi Scorpion, he gets one successful hit. Could be disaster for Waz.
The neutral jump, man, from Wasminator. Now Waz with the match point over Wi-Fi Scorpion.
Fight.
Really trying to bring this one back around. Call out straight away on that flame buff. Didn't get to confirm. Oh, back three into kneecap.
Punish.
Committed the short hop.
The corner as well. This spells trouble.
Oh, nice throw tech. But gets baited.
Wow.
Alright, chooses to end the 1-1-2, safe jump. Staggering with the forward 4, but Waz being wise to the throws, gets the punish. Can't cash out on much more damage though.
Ooh. Like that combo. A lot of damage, needs one more grab.
Yeah, it was a strike throw at that point.
Wow.
Wi-Fi Scorpion
Beautiful
making
stuff.
the right choice. Final round.
Fight.
Double match point here. It's only match number 1, or set number 1, rather.
Alright, staggers, short hop. Checking him a lot. Nice challenge from Wasminator there. Didn't find much more of a pickup though, but he gotta find a confirm over here.
One tech attempt. Has been able with the lead so far.
He gets the breakaway. This is really important.
This is all Wasminator so far.
My goodness, that was a clean whiff punish. Finds the confirm, ends in the glow kick, amplifying for the kill. And Wasminator pulling that one back around, making a 2-game comeback and a huge life deficit comeback as well. Pulling the win over Wi-Fi Scorpion. It's gonna drop down into that lower bracket, so we'll be seeing more of them later.
Fatality.
That was really impressive.
Wins.
That was really impressive. I think
Yeah, just
8%.
so much more comfortable playing the matchup.
8% was all that Wasminator had left. Literally was swinging for the fences and somehow clutching it out, sending Wi-Fi Scorpion to the loser sides, progressing to the winners finals. Good stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, man, I really rate the decision to pick Cassie, to be honest. It seemed like he was a lot more comfortable playing in general just against Cassie, as opposed to playing with Fujin. I think I sort of understand like the decision making behind the Fujin pick. But those back three whiff punishes were really coming in handy when he was playing Cassie, and I don't think he got punished on a single one of those kneecappings, to be honest.
I mean, we saw that Wi-Fi Scorpion was trying to find a solution, try to find an answer, but didn't quite find it on the fly. But hey, man, he's still in this, still has a shot to gain those juicy points, so very well done. That was some good Scorpion play. I enjoyed that. But for now, we'll go to the second set of the evening, which will be Bojica versus Subby. Once again, of course.
Be a really interesting
Go ahead.
set that we have on our hands. Bojica, pretty new to the scene in general, is what I've heard, and either way, even though he's sort of more on the recent side, he's been performing very well in the few tournaments that he has been playing in. So apparently, this person also really likes top tiers, which is going to be interesting to see because notorious top tiers have been prevalent in Mortal Kombat since the dawn of time, and I'm more curious to see if there's any implications, or rather, if he plays anyone specifically in that sense, or rather, just kind of seeing how these new wave of players play, because MK11's horizons have expanded like so much since the Mortal Kombat X. The growth of the competitive scene has been exponential. So we have players like Subby and then Bojica coming in more recently, and stuff like that. It's like these two players came from MK11, and here they are in a winner side top 8 of the Intercontinental Combat for their region.
I feel like ever since MKX, there's always like a few people that come out of nowhere almost and just make a name for themselves, almost like immediately have like this breakout performance, and all of a sudden, do have a name. And in saying that, Bojica, like we touched on earlier, did finish second place week 1 of Oceania. So, yeah, man, coming in with a bang.
Yeah. Now,
no pun intended. We have the Joker as well.
Yeah, this is a very interesting matchup. It's not one you see every day. I mean, first and foremost, not too many people represent Scarlet. And Scarlet's a very interesting character. She's sort of been like a very frequently discussed character when it comes to customs. So I'm interested to see what kind of loadout Subby is playing. And then obviously, we've seen a lot of strong Joker play, and very unanimously regarded that Joker's gotten significantly better since customs, as you can now create these very devious loadouts. And like Kapow, not really going to get punished. I'm not even sure if Scarlet has a punish for that. Might be able to forward too. No, it's not slow, not fast enough. The escape failed straight away. Somebody tried to control the space.
I think this is not even a custom variation from Joker. It's a second one.
He's using Kapow, it would be V3, but I don't know I didn't get a look at the other specials that he's using as well. So right there, he's got the Jack in the Box base kit. Subby controlling his space really well right now. Has a nice health lead to work with. Forcing Bojica to work his way in. Trying to probably catch a punish on the Jack in the Box. 2-1 stagger into the back forward 2, but blown up straight away with that flawless block. Didn't get a punish on Wake Up though. But spending the KB, really wise, closes out the round. Subby taking the first one for herself.
Fight.
Bojica, yeah, I think if he had Boing in this matchup, it would probably be a different story right now. It seems like he's struggling to work his way in a little bit. Subby controlling space very well.
Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient with it. I mean, he's doing that. He's not getting hit by so many projectiles. But yeah, it can be frustrating.
Could see a Jack in the Box over here, and that we do. Gonna start working his way in, but a really wise blood port just to eliminate the threat of it.
Yeah, the knowledge definitely being there. He knows.
Alright, trade. Oh, gets the microduct, doesn't convert. Plus frames.
Didn't get the punish on Wake Up.
Okay. Subby with a lot of staggers. That's 3 for 3 right now. Bojica blowing up that forward 4-3. Not letting that rock in the slightest. Alright, gets a clean confirm. Didn't actually follow up with the rest of the combo. But the back throw reset for 13.
Okay, gained some space. Fatal blow being a threat. Double fatal blow after this throw. Yes, what's it gonna be? Cancel maybe?
Oh, I like
She did it raw, Falcon! She did it raw!
1-2 straight into it to blow up any attempt at flawless blocking 1-2-4. Just a direct call out. And closing out the first game for herself. Subby moving on up 1-0 over Bojica. Really, really clever stuff. And the interesting thing is, she's been staggering 1-2 that whole game. So I'm sort of, I'm wondering if maybe Bojica kind of thought that he could, get away with like the flawless block or something because he had the success with the forward 4-3s. But I don't recall Subby using 1-2-4 in the game itself. So kind of just making a bit of a risky decision in that sense. But ultimately working out perfectly for her.
That's actually a very good point. Maybe he did see a stagger coming. Instead, a fatal blow. And hold on a minute, a Kung Lao.
Ah,
See
yes.
the variation.
Now this is interesting because switching from Joker, I mean Joker's got notoriously good buttons, right? We can all agree on that. But Joker without Boying in that matchup looks like it probably isn't too much fun or any really different to most other characters. But Kung Lao over here, maybe more of a comfort pick for the matchup.
You have the
itself.
buzzsaw though.
Oh, that was a trade throw. They threw at the same time. All right, wake up down 3 gets the back throw. Again, down 3 gets that throw. This is like the school of Foxy right now. Shades of him.
Yes.
Shout out to Bojica working
season
this
1
perfect Kung Lao.
Look at that.
Oh, I like it. Changing the timing on that throw, but Subby being wise to it. The jump kick gets the confirm. Again with the throw.
What is that, 5 grabs?
Yeah, we should be counting.
It's a lot for sure.
Subby teleporting herself out the corner, but that dive kick closing up all that space, instantly forcing the guessing game, but called out straight away by the neutral jump. Gets a clean confirm with that forward 1-3 though. And Bojica going to close out the round for himself, looking a lot more comfortable with Kung Lao, and now you have Scarlet in a really good position for yourself, you know, dealing with that 10 frame mid, the down 3, and the jumps. Really tough, but Subby working her way out. We're at mid-screen now. Yeah, nice dive kick punish on that blood time.
Good idea.
Respects
Not
being
there.
shown. Subby completely being wise to these throws now. They just have not worked on her. A clean punish on that dive kick as well. A bit of a hard read from Bojica. And this is what we need to see more of. Maybe enforcing more 1-2s, trying to shimmy her if she's starting to catch on to the throws. But 1-2 being staggered. Subby controlling everything right now. Gets the escape failed as well.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. The dive kick. Occasion whipping. A loop throw.
Concede.
Still doable. 1-4 into a fatal blow. That's all it takes.
Yep, gonna spend it. Gonna spend it, definitely. Using the resources to get the guaranteed round for herself. I do agree with the decision, but right now Bojica has some good space to start working his way in, so he can't really walk herself back. Checks with the down 3, goes for the forward 4, spending all the meter.
Very expensive. Was it worth it? I think so.
Oh, and the down 2 call out, didn't spend the KB. Alright, Subby playing at this space just outside that down 3. A nice duck and a forward 2-1 punish. Alright, Bojica now on the offense.
Oh, there it is though!
What a read.
Oh, hold on. This is Scarlet, man. This hurts quite a bit. I think that's death.
I think you might be right. I think you are. Oh yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
Subby.
Okay. 55%.
550 damage. That is the risk of the throw game, I suppose, so to speak. You know, he went for that one throw, and Subby made a really good read. Clean down 2 KB punish, easy follow up confirm. That was it, you know. And now Subby right now is on set point. But Bojica was playing that a lot more comfortably than he seemed to be playing it with Joker. So I'm curious to see if he's actually going to be sticking with the Kung Lao, or if we're going to be seeing maybe a different pick.
It was just one throw too many. I think the safe bet is not throwing your opponents when they have fatal blow. Don't throw, I think, when they are under 100%. It hurts. It just hurts too much, man. It just hurts too much. Try to get those 13% through other ways, man. 55%.
Rather just run away and do 13% chip. Like,
Yeah, right?
but yeah, over here, potential match point for Subby. Rather not potential. It is the match point for Subby. It's a set point. And Bojica gonna have to work on a reverse sweep. He's gonna have to go 3 games in a row locked in on the Kung Lao. A fair amount to climb and a lot of patience on walking in and neutral you're dedicating to right here. Goes for the teleport option, but load up straight away with the down 1.
First try.
Subby's caught on entirely. Been taking these throws really consistently. Look at
Very
that.
patient as well.
Trying to check a nice flawless block. Actually gets the punish on the Blood Tongue because of the flawless block. Good presence of mind for Bojica. Has the health deficit right now. Goes for the back throw again. Cheeky.
What a check.
Alright, restoring a little bit of life. The empty jump into forward 1-3 didn't bite, but Subby gets the 2-2 in between the orbiting hat.
The spacing, man. Match point Subby.
Fight.
Alright, getting clipped by the last hit of the string. Bojica in a dangerous situation in terms of the overall set. Patiently working his way in.
Oh, wow. What a teleport from Subby.
Almost 25% on the board just for that. Oh, the throw getting called out. Again, neutral jump. Straight away, the back 2 whiff could have been a huge punish. Unfortunately, didn't get it. Gets punished in return. Subby right now is controlling this round entirely. Alright, dive kick. Checks him.
Escape failed as well, Falcon.
Oh
Not
my
gonna matter.
goodness. And then that down 3 got a bit
Down 2,
cheeky
checking
with the
his
dash
chin.
up
Yep.
afterwards. Definitely a Subby moving on up.
Yeah.
That's a 3-0, wasn't it?
That was a 3-0 indeed.
Really impressive
Second.
screen control and just you know, general presence of mind playing Scarlet, making it really hard for Bojica to approach. But sorry, as you were.
It's just a bit tricky, man. Being a zoner and having a teleport, it's tricky, especially for like you. We saw that with Joker really struggling to get in. Like I said, not having the boing, not as easy.
Yeah.
So that switch to Kung Lao definitely making sense. I mean, he was looking to run away with it in that second match with those grabs and everything. Worked out. All of a sudden, Subby kind of stealing it, especially with that final round, man. Down to into a string, into raw. Fatal block. I don't think if it scales, like if it scales at all, man. 55%. She's been like that ever since the stress test, I think.
It's super minimal, honestly, just huge damage, but it's a really good reward, especially if you are in like, you know, a health deficit position, as you can then just, you know, take the rounds, take the games in crucial moments just like that, as we saw. But we won't be, you know, that's not the end of the road for Bojica. The same way as Wi-Fi Scorpion earlier, both are in the lower bracket, so we'll be seeing more of them later down the line. But the next lower bracket match we are going to have is going to be between Ald and Swazi. And I'm familiar with these names. I've seen them around. Swazi more so, and from what I know, Swazi is a player from New Zealand who's very new to the scene, but has been playing MK for a while. Has played a variety of characters, but he's always a threat to go up against with a very strong offense. So you know, with these words being said, I'm curious to see how it all plays out. Ald, apparently a through and through Sonya loyalist. Is a really optimal Sonya. Doesn't play too many tournaments like that, but generally a big threat when they do. So I'm curious to see, you know, because Sonya is a character that we haven't seen too much, you know, as Mortal Kombat 11 has started evolving over the course of, you know, Aftermath, so on. There hasn't really been a lot of Sonya representation. So if Ald's actually playing Sonya in this, I'm curious to see what the, you know, loadout choices are for people who are competitive Sonya players in the custom meta.
Unfortunately, Sony being a character that doesn't have access to so many custom moves, I think only one actually, and not being very strong, I think is fair to say. But yeah, let's see how this one unfolds. Swazi also finishing second last week, so it should be interesting to see how he finishes this time around. But I think for now, we'll have this match almost ready to go. But let's talk about that young headset that you have here on your head, Falcon.
Yeah, for sure. The official audio partner, Astro Gaming. Shoutouts to those guys. Thank you to Astro Gaming, the official audio partner of the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition. All the caster audio powered by Astro for the entirety of the season. Please visit astrogaming.com to find more information on all their officially licensed PlayStation audio products available now.
Right on. Thank you very much for joining so quickly as well. For the players, have a match.
We are going to see the Sonya pick from Al, presumably. We are going to be playing Ringmaster. Yeah, just not really seeming a reason to play custom Sonya, you know. But Swazi rocking that Johnny Cage, a character I've been having a lot of fun on lately with Mortal Kombat 11. So I love seeing me some Johnny. And this is a bit of an in-house fight right here. Checking with that 1-2, getting the breakaway right there.
I mean, this makes sense. It's werewolf.
Oh, the whip throw.
So.
Team Wolf Johnny looking crisp. Alright. Finds the throw. That was a nice little dash up throw. But gonna throw it out of the corner. Probably not even worrying too much about playing the mid-screen game. That jump to very notorious. Gets the plus frames but chooses to back off. Nice punish on the drop. And right now, Swazi doing exactly what he needs to do. And this is Sonya's footsies right now. So you're basically just saying you're not allowed to play footsies at this space because I will win the health trade. Oh, a really late cancel. That was cheeky. Dials into the overhead spray. It's the breakaway. That could be huge. Oh, he's dead.
This could be death, as a matter of fact, Falcon. No fatal blow. What?
He didn't want to spin the fatal. He didn't want to spin the fatal, Mitsu. I'm so confused. Maybe he did. Maybe he dropped. I mean, just. Yeah, that's mega unlucky, but Swazi capitalizing on the situation, getting the round for himself.
Oh wow, up to whiffing. Okay, let's just forget about that. I'm trying to make the second round count. Swazi with the offense.
Forward throw. Yeah, gonna move in and start checking with those down fours as well. Goes for that notorious jump 2. Gets clipped by these rings. Al finding a throw. Goes for the forward throw. Guaranteeing that 13%. But it's... Oh my goodness, that just vacuumed her in from so far away because she pressed a button. Checks with the force balls. This is just Johnny Cage pressure in the corner.
Saying that reverses the positions.
Alright, wow, what a punish.
Punish as well.
Red the stagger. Goes in for the dash in into the pissed off. Breaks the armor and Swazi takes out the first game. With a very aggressive and space control. Yeah, very heavy space control from we're seeing from Swazi. But it seems what he wants to do is just establish a health lead, albeit even if it's a minute health lead, and then just bully you with pokes. So he's using a lot of down fours. He's using a lot of force balls, and he's trying to say to in this character specific matchup that Sonya is not allowed to play her neutral. If you use drone drop, you're getting shadow kicked. If you use energy rings, I have the health lead. I'm just going to keep trading force balls with you. So you're making it very difficult for her to then just approach you in general.
Johnny Cage.
I mean, Sonya definitely nuts. I mean, the easiest way to get in, especially when your opponent has that life lead, and Swazi doing exactly what he should be doing, playing it very lame. It's Sonya here in this matchup.
Yeah, it definitely seems like an experienced player. Ald, unfortunately, you know, that one drop kind of it seemed to rattle him up a bit. It was sort of second guessing himself during that last round. But going into this one, we'll hopefully see Ald playing a little bit tighter on the execution side of things, so potentially not let a big opportunity like that slip through his fingers. Nice wake up buttons right there. Gets the confirm mid screen.
Wow.
Into the RKB.
360 for them.
Alright, goes in, challenges with that down 3 off the plus frame, saying you're not going to jail me consistently right now. Staggers.
Yeah, getting a lot of individual hits here.
Oh, nice ball spot, otherwise. Oh, gets the overhead, commits to the string. Swazi not going to break right now. Did not have power. And I mean, this is exactly what we were talking about. We mentioned execution, and he starts the game off with a mid-screen energy ring cancel confirm into a KB, and seems to have tightened it up already. Nice low crush on the down 4, good call out. Oh, but the flawless block, not whiffing this time. He delayed it this time. Good presence of mind.
Oh, puts himself in the corner. Doesn't get the cancel this time around. Fortunate. So many individual hits, man. Block. It's not a punish, I think. It's scrambly at the end there.
Punish. Probably got caught trying to micro duck a bit too late.
Fight.
Keeping it unbreakable did Swazi, not like there was a break on Ald's side anyway. Over here, Swazi right now just trying to control, checking a lot, has a bit of a health lead to work with. There's a lot of individual challenging on plus frames between both these players right now as well. Like there. Alright, not gonna get punished on that rising
No
star.
punish. He didn't have that bar to spend to stay safe.
And Alda's really fishing for those down fours, really trying to hit them with the 4-3 as well. Oh, that was a big whip!
Oh,
It's clean over Johnny's head.
Cancel.
Oh,
Challenge.
really nice challenge.
Gonna matter. Swazi with the 2-0 over alt.
The 1-2-1 into pissed off is over 20% of unbreakable damage. If you're getting clipped by that 1-2-1 in those moments, you know it's pretty much over. So gotta be real careful with that kind of stuff. The Swazi looking like he's in control. I think we did see a lot more life from Alt coming out in that game. Definitely looked a lot more tighter in the execution department, but we mentioned that enough. Either way, it seems like overall his decision making seems to be pretty good. But one thing he hasn't done is establish many throws. It's like he's trying to counter what Swazi is doing without trying to open Swazi up, if that makes sense.
Sonia.
Like he's looking for a lot of
unfortunate that-
fishing for the down fours with the forward threes, etc.
Stand down.
It's a bit unfortunate that alt is only playing Sonia. As a loyalist myself, it's unfortunate that we are so stubborn, really. It is, because we're limiting ourselves. It's definitely not the best matchup he's playing here.
Yeah,
Sneaky
it's a
variation, I
tricky
think.
one for Sonya, because Johnny's always been, ever since he was buffed since the beginning of the game, kind of just after that beginning portion. He's always been a solid character, and I don't think that nerfs necessarily have destroyed the character. Overall, he's still got good utility and he has good options in a plethora of different situations.
Round one.
But
Fight.
in this particular matchup, Sonya is a character that really, like Johnny, just suffers from no mids, as they say. It's just a very difficult matchup in that sense. But Swazi got really cheeky in the start. Went for that Shades KB as well. If that hit, I would have been popping off. Shoutouts to Waz for getting clipped by that in the last one. Oh, a nice whiff punish with the back three. Didn't want to confirm into the nut punch.
This is rough.
21 unbreakable. Eld looking to stay alive here. And she can't afford to do that, Sonya.
See, I like that.
Suppress.
He's challenging a lot with these down threes, but unfortunately just isn't getting too much off it. Oh my goodness, that wasn't even an actual punish.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder, is it even worth it to break away against a Johnny? Because almost after every single hit, he can just break your armor.
Yeah, it's a very risky thing to do. He doesn't get a KB off it, but he gets good damage. He can spend the bar, but right now Swazi's got the corner position to work with. About 100 health lead. There it is again. Out fighting his way out, but gets blown up, called out straight away on the energy ring cancel.
Challenge from Swazi.
Alright, oh, didn't get rock. Nice anti-air. Didn't get much of a follow-up.
Positioning though. Off the corner. Punish?
Punish.
Yes!
You know what? There's something really minute that Al did that I really liked. And that was when Swazi delayed his wake up, I'll forward dash to push him into the corner just a tiny bit more so he could really cook him in there and close him in the space. That was really good confirmed from Ald as well, closing out the round. Alright, yeah, now he's got the health lead to work with. Ald right now looking like it is in a much better position than he has been for the last two games.
He can play the lame game as well. Not so much after this throw, I guess.
950 HP character, you gotta be careful, you gotta establish a fair bit of a health lead. Sonya can do some explosive damage, but saying that, so can Johnny.
Staggering.
Alright, really committing to that back 3-4. Okay, Swazi right now. He's got all the chips to work with. This is a
And he wants none of that, man.
Sonya.
Backdashing, throwing those balls. Can afford it. A lot of time as well.
Yeah, exactly. He's still got 30 seconds to work with. Oh my goodness, that could have been a huge punish into game. Oh, Ald. Oh no, not like this. I really admire Swazi's dedication to go for that KB. Because if it
First
hit,
the shades, then that kick.
Exactly. But
Trying to be very cheeky with
that
it.
was, yeah, that one really slipped through Ald's fingers. That was really close. That was a free punish essentially. But Swazi closing it out, 3-0 again, gonna be eliminating Ald from the lower bracket from the IKK for the second week of Oceania. And yeah, man, that was a solid set. It's nice to see that we do have characters like Sonya who are still being represented. Sorry.
I think it was to be expected that Swazi does get deep into the tournament. Once again, the runner-up of the Oceania Week 1. So we'll see him later down the line. But yeah, the first player being eliminated today, Alt going home after a good showing of Sonya once again. Not the strongest character in the current state of the game Ultimate Boys. But now for the second match of the losers round 1, we have Boy versus Lion.
And that is true.
Boy being from
now,
New Zealand.
Boy and Lion.
Go ahead.
So Lion is a Matoken. Yeah, we got a fellow Matoken, a Nightwolf player from what I've heard. Has been playing you know, kind of on and off since the MKX days, but has always been a threat. Really good offense with Nightwolf as well. And I hear he's also quite the connoisseur of a good Rhino charge. But Boy, on the other hand, as you mentioned, one of New Zealand, New Zealand representative player, and probably one of Oceania's like best players in general, according to the word on the street. So I'm curious to see how Boy plays, but apparently is in a bit of a character crisis at the moment, but predominantly tends to be a Jax main.
So potentially Jax versus Nightwolf matchup? What do you reckon?
Potentially, but I think from at this point we can expect to see almost anyone come out from either side, because Nightwolf is, you know, he's not a character that got bad with customs by any means, but they also aren't too necessary, if that makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah. But to be fair, I'd like to see some Jax. It's been quite a bit ever since I've seen a solid Jax in tournament. I don't even see if I saw him after the Ultimate patch.
Yeah, Jax is a character that got really, really good just over, you know, over the course of Ultimate. I think he's got like a wide variety of different loadouts he can run that are all just really threatening.
Looking forward to it, and I did hear the Jax pick. But for now, let's give one more shout out to the PlayStation series. This season is, of course, once again presented by PS4 Tournaments. Check out the PS4 Tournament Open Series. PS4 Tournaments are weekly competitions for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and rivals alike for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives an inside look at how players play and tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. Check them out at PlayStation.com.
As we kick off the last match of losers round 1 over here between Lion and Boy, we are going to see that Nightwolf Jax matchup. Clean anti-air straight away with that stand 1. Ends in the tomahawk swing. Oh, I'm going to get hyped. This is Nightwolf, baby. Alright, 20.
This is going to be wild. I can already
the
almost sense
1-2-1.
it.
Oh, he backdashed. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute slugfest between both these guys. They're going to be swinging for the fences. Alright, checks him in the
There
back
is
three,
no
goes to the
spacing
top.
whatsoever. No spacing whatsoever. This is a dogfight.
Yeah, for real. Oh, and nice. He used that back 3-4 into the rider charge, chipping him out. Lion, very aggressive Nightwolf play, and I love to see this. Right now, Boy getting that clean whip punish. 13% has the corner to work with. Goes for the throw as those arms begin to heat up very slowly. Oh yeah, spending it 31%. Nice flawless block straight away, getting the tomahawk swing, gets the side switch, and just in case Boy went for the breakaway, it would have worked against that too, but the forward 2 confirmed. Oh my goodness, the little shim shammy dash in and out.
Beautiful stuff.
Lovely stuff.
From line.
Alright, goes to that 1-1-2 in a really good position right now. Gets throw tech though. Boy being wise to it.
Oh!
Very
Beautiful
early
idea.
jump kick. Yeah, Lion, you know, calling out a potential anti-aero fatal blow attempt. Getting enough damage on the table. It doesn't even matter if you have armor. Boy going down in the first game and Lion taking that one very quickly. These guys are really, really swinging. Like, this is like an underground dogfight, like you were saying.
Fortunate, man. We saw that glowing from Jax coming through. Couldn't take the damage.
Yeah, you know, but Lion's playing very fast pace. Jax is a character that I think definitely is pretty solid in the Ultimate patch, but we're actually going to be seeing Boy playing Dark Fate Terminator.
How about that? He means business as well. He actually means it. This is not a tease.
Yeah, now this is going to be a significantly different matchup style. Playing against Term, you know, you got to be really on point. If you let him play his game, it's going to be pretty difficult for you. Well, naturally, you know, Nightwolf can't reflect the shotgun, but a shotgun isn't really what you should be worrying about most of the time. I'll have to see how this pans out for both players. Boy choosing to back off and just open up the space right now. Alright, the back throw. I think Lion. Yeah, I think Lion wants to play the full screen game, make Terminator just constantly approach him. And right now he's just controlling the space, using those arrows, trading a little bit with that down 3 anti-air. Oh, nice.
Oh,
on the up 3.
Yeah. That Ender man hurts quite a bit.
It does, and that down 2 gonna close it out. Didn't matter if he broke anyway. Not like he needed to. Lion really on point with getting these confirms and cashing out in damage as well. Alright, the I'll be backbreaker. It's number 1, the back throw. I'm sorry, what? Interesting. Terminator was facing the completely wrong way, you know? He was seeing a Nightwolf in the future. Oh, but the down 2! Destroying that jawline. That chiseled Matoken chin. 2-2 not going to work out too well. Right now, Lion. Oh, disrespect.
Lock on 4-2.
Oh,
preemptive blow there.
I'm surprised that didn't trigger the KB. It just seemed to fall just short over there, but that's the forward throw amp as well now. Nice.
Oh, risky down 2. Risky down 2.
Made it a little bit easier for himself because he let go of the block to make sure that jump 2 didn't connect with him, put him into blocks and potentially ruin his chances. Boy right now looking a little bit better on this Terminator, but he gets clipped by that forward 2. Oh, that's a big...
wow, what a drop.
He
wow, what an interruption. Beautiful stuff. Ah! Left hook.
Boy, finding some more damage. Make him guess. Okay, going for the tackle. Gonna spend the bar over here. 16%, has the Oki. Challenge straight away by Lion.
Raw shotgun. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh no, just a bit.
No punish though. No punish. No punish. No punish.
Late.
Surely,
the wake up
surely
downward
chip
challenge.
Falcon. Falcon, surely this is going to be a chip out.
If it's one touch, you gotta guess. Oh, the down one shoulder. Oh, he got shimmied. He got shimmied. Oh my goodness.
This is painful, man. That is so painful.
With an absolutely scrambled ending to that game, Lion snuffed that one out. 2-0 on the verge of eliminating Boy in the lower bracket.
Oh boy, oh boy.
But yeah, man, I'm really impressed. I like I have to say, Lion's very what's the word? Very headstrong in some of his decisions, but not in a bad way. These wake up down ones have saved him in so many like countless like situations that we've seen just in these past 2 games. And his sort of his relentlessness with just challenging things has been really good for him. He just seems to choose the right moments, and Boy seems to be a bit, you know, lost over here. Doesn't seem to have a character picked or anything like that, or maybe just buying a bit of time. Might continue to stick it out with either Jax or Terminator. Who's to know?
Total Khan.
Ooh, Kodal.
Hold on a minute.
Okay. I didn't get a full look at that loadout. I think we have Damage Totem, Command Grab, and Concut. Concut. Yep, Totem and Command Grab. Not going to take Cat. Now, this is an interesting thing. I suppose against this variation of Nightwolf, when you don't have Lightning Arrow, the arrow isn't really like the threatening tool. It's just an annoying tool. It's going to kind of, you know, just delay your approach, essentially. Nice reflect on a disc straight away. Denying the free pizza service. And right here, goes for the 4-2 checks. Down 1 check in between though.
Yeah, immediately with the knowledge.
Again, just relentless with these down 1 checks. Oh, a whiff punish on the down
punish.
1. Not gonna go for that.
Very little
Right off hand.
room to work with here. Oh no.
So, oh yeah.
Just did it, raw, beautiful.
Oh,
Count,
hit
yes,
by the
big
down
punish,
1.
got hit.
Surprised we didn't see a fatal blow over there.
Right.
Oh, challenge up command grab. He's not dead yet. 1100 HP. Not yet. Not quite over. Boy has a chance in the command grab. That's gonna be it.
Command grab. Doesn't need the regular one. Beautiful stuff.
Fight.
Oh boy. Total Khan.
And that Rhino charge. Lion has been really good at baiting out these up 3s with just pure positioning and movement alone. Nice confirm, 37.
Oh, what a counter. Big crushing blow, yes. Totem.
Oh, he ate the down 1. Take throw not working out, getting punished.
Late breakaway as well.
Gonna see some good positioning for Boy. This is scary.
This is still
place
doable.
It's Kodal.
Wow.
What a challenge! Liners.
Oh, the interruption!
My goodness. Oh, that's a big whiff punish. Oh, he's dead.
Wow. He needs about 40%. Hold on. Is that death?
I'm pretty sure he's dead because the flip afterwards.
Okay, yeah, that's death.
Yeah.
41. It was close. It was close. Oh, wow.
Is that
What a state.
madness? Yeah.
Total Khan.
A very nice, you know, choice from Boy. I think he whiff punished it down 3 as well, so that was really nice. Yeah, really nice reflex to just catch that button. Doing exactly what he needs to do to close out the game for himself. And it's mildly ironic. I feel like we saw the same thing happen where Lion stole out the last one, the game just before that, and then Boy kind of did the same thing back to him just now. But still in the deficit.
Nightwolf. Total Khan.
But yeah, Lion is he's challenging a lot of things, and this is like scary, I imagine, if you're the person playing the Kodal, because then you're second guessing yourself about your tick grabs. But Boy is locked into this Kodal Khan pick for the remainder of the set. He is down 2-1.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go then. So again, loser of this is going to be eliminated. Big opening for Boy here. Woo!
Oh my goodness, blew up that jump
Grab,
as
yes.
well and wake up.
22%.
Nice sequence. Oh yeah, confirmed. Pulls out the totem.
Everything's working out for Boy.
Scary place to be. Nice whiff punish. Alright. Lion on the approach right now with that neutral jump completely destroying the offensive movement. Oh, the command grab trade.
What a trade!
1, 2, 2 again. Yep, now it's
This
just
is
a sit in the
just
sunlight.
dirty. That's so dirty.
Round 2. Fight.
Boy, looking really good here all of a sudden with this Kompetition.
Oh, that's a big drop right there. Dropped the forward one too. He had
Oh, look at that
damage code
movement,
amount as
though.
well. Kind of nice. This game failed. Nice challenge. Interrupted. This game failed again. He's gonna cash out on it here, I imagine. Yeah, 300 damage for your troubles right there. Tried to get the follow-up on that high up 3 pickup. Reversal, command grab. He's gonna keep him in the corner by spending the bar. Has a little bit of a damage buff. Gotta be careful about getting opened up. A lot of buttons being thrown out, challenging left, right, and center from both players. Alright, gets the launch. Didn't have the breakaway, but drops the
Many
combo
individual
straight
hits.
properly. Oh my god, these guys are scrambling. Oh, he's dead.
Oh
He's
no,
dead.
another
Oh,
steal. Another steal. I mean,
That-
we saw so
that's
many
how you know.
individual hits.
That's how you know Lion is a true Nightwolf player.
it's
1100
not over.
HP! 1100 HP! Oh no.
No, the pizza being too slow there.
I'm so surprised he survived, I'm not gonna lie. But the Nightwolf special is just robbing someone with the 4-2 string into the fatal blow. I've criminalized so many people with that.
Hold on. And saying that, look at that. Huge life. Being a flawless soul.
Boy, he's not messing around. He has a huge life lead right now. Challenged. Okay, ending in that tomahawk swing. He's got the corner positioning. He's got to be careful of boys' neutral jumps as well. These things are blowing him up. The
Oh,
4-1-2.
another opening.
A bit too late with
And
the
afford
tomahawk
many
swing.
more of those. Oh, anti-air attempt.
Oh, what a call out!
Oh, wow, he just did it. Hold on a minute. This is gonna hurt big time in the corner.
Oh no! Oh, that is a big neutral jump. He didn't have the bar. Oh, and the whip punish on the command grab. Lion just completely controlled that one. Right at the end, just
was-
explosively.
And I think he's out of here as well. I mean, that was just really unfortunate for Boy, man. Really unfortunate. Got so many individual hits, and I think was a bit too greedy at the end there, trying to close things out with the command grab. Not gonna get it. But
Yeah.
Lion just being a thief throughout the set, man.
It's like you're dealing with a lot of backwards movement. I think the reversal command grab was really just in case he tried to challenge with like a down one or a stand one or anything like that, you know, just to catch the button and get the corner positioning to try and set something up. But yeah, Boy getting eliminated now from the second week of the Oceania IKK. We are going to see Lion moving on. So now our lower bracket's looking pretty nice, Mitsu, as Swazi has advanced from the set we saw before, who's going to be playing against Bojica, and then Wi-Fi Scorpion and Lion. Now, Wi-Fi Scorpion and Lion is a really exciting one for myself personally, because they are very different styles of player.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that Scorpion again. But even winners finals later on, Wasminator against Subby, that should be an interesting one as well. I think both being a bit patient as well, so maybe another somewhat timeout. Looking forward to that as well. But yeah, let's see how this week progresses. Looking forward to the action. But what do we have here? Some young gear, man. I mean, that shop is something different, man. MK11 merch store. Rep your realm, rep your character, and visit the Pro Competition merch store. Browse apparel featuring your region and your character. And I think that's looking mighty juicy, that gear. Especially, of course, being a bit biased, the Scorpion one. Not let them
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be on that when I see the wide variety of Kenshi merch that I will clearly have later in my life and resting in my tomb with me as I go down like Kenshi. but you can
See
get
you in
these
a
all
few years.
customized as well. nice little thing to get it customized with your local IKK region, or rather, if you are in the Liga Latina areas, get it customized with that, or respectively for North America too.
Absolutely. Amazon.com/Mortal Kombat. But for now, let's take a little breather, a slow, refreshment as we go into a quick break. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
PlayStation. Looking for attention, I don't need the extra tension, cause I'm in the fourth dimension, trapeze high in suspension. Now don't bother with the haters, cause they all be imitators. We're real life manipulators, get it back up and see you later. I like me for me, I'ma be what I'ma be. I like me for me, I am who I wanna be. Na 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 na. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. I like me for me, I'ma be what I'ma be. Prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself. I like me for me.
Hey guys, Ketchup and Mustard here, and it's time to test your might in the Mortal Kombat 11 Open Series. Ready to rumble? Power on your PlayStation and head to the Events app. Filter by type and select a convenient date and time. Boot up MK11 and locate the PS4 Tournaments menu option. Click it to visit a familiar place, the Console Events tab. Sign up and prepare to play. Once registered, you can view your tournament details and check-in time. A notification will remind you to tighten your black belt and get over here for your match. Continue combat in the open qualifiers to close in on the competition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the tournaments.
PlayStation. Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Any ring I step into is mine. End of the line.
Then this fight is now personal.
It is exhausting being so perfect.
And a very warm welcome back to the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition here at the Intercontinental Combat. Week 2 of Oceania. We are very deep in the tournament. The losers action will commence. I'm Owens, once again joined by Falcon.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. We had some excellent sets on our hands before the break that we had just now. Very short interlude as we now progress with the carnage throughout the lower bracket, where we are seeing some familiar names that we saw before, some excellent players and some real nail biters and stuff like that. We're going to have some really cool matches underway. Winners finals at the top right now is going to be between Waz and Subby, who have both played excellently to win their sets before. And then as we go down into losers round 2, we've got Bojica versus Swazi and Wi-Fi Scorpion versus Lion. Much to look out for.
Definitely. I think we are going to indeed continue with the losers action. So that should be Bojica versus Swazi, if I'm not completely mistaken.
Yeah, should be a good one. I mean, Bojica seemed to really struggle kind of just dealing with Scarlet, right? Dealing with the space control that Scarlet has. He seemed to know matchup dependent things because he was doing things like flawless blocking the blood tongue after normals to get punishes and stuff like that. But overall, Subby was the one that took the set 3-0. So we'd have to see some adaptation really coming from Bojica in this sense going into this new matchup to avoid being, double eliminated from the top 8 straight away.
Looking forward to it. What kind of tricks Bojica can pull out of his head. But for now, let's give a shout out to PS4 Tournaments, because of course the Mortal Kombat Pro Competition is presented by PS4 Tournaments. Check out the PS4 Tournament Open Series. PS4 Tournaments are weekly competition for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and rivals alike for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives an inside look at how top players play, and tips and tricks, all sorts of content for players of all skill levels alike. All you have to do is go to compete.playstation.com and sign in with your PSN ID. You can easily see a list of available PS4 tournaments to sign up for.
Yeah, and saying all that, we're pretty much just gonna lock in these characters. Bojica gonna be playing Frost, interestingly, and Swazi picking that Johnny Cage that we saw him on earlier on. Very strong Johnny. But Bojica we didn't see play Frost earlier. We saw Joker and we saw Kung Lao, right? So I'm curious to see what the idea is in this. Ice Auger, Ice Quake, and Microburst seems like a really solid loadout for just playing the general Frost game plan.
Round 1, fight!
Frost, looking forward to this. Here we go then. Losers round 2. Bojica versus Swazi.
Curious to know if Bojica plays with Wasminator a lot, because Wasminator, very strong Frost player as well, with that Ice Quake crushing straight over that projectile. You're seeing Arc Force Balls, gets a punish on the Ice Quake, blocking it at the correct range. Swazi now.
Really punish, unlike what I'm seeing.
Alright, that down forward getting destroyed by the crossover. Trying to call out the breakaway over there with the armor break.
Still 26%. Very even first round here.
Right now, Bojica just trying to catch Swazi, pressing that max range back to. Didn't get the confirm. They want to go into the string. Right now, we're seeing
some leave it out?
trades for Bojica. I think you're gonna have to make him work for you, but that's a big confirm right there into the shades.
Didn't even need the fatal blow. Very smart stuff from Swazi.
Round 2, fight!
Bojica trying to control his space right now. Goes for the auger, dipping underneath those force balls. Not even gonna matter too much. Gets the forward throw, but Swazi taking that, being wise to it. Could have been a back throw. Who will know? Swazi now getting clipped by a fair number of projectiles right now. Getting a bit unlucky. But right now trading favorably. Right.
Oh!
Challenge straight out of the air, but that throw gonna knock him away towards the mid-screen portion now. Bojica gonna have to be careful about walking himself into the corner too hard.
Oh no, what an opening. Hold on a minute. Restand, only 14%. We've gotten so much more.
keeping himself safe.
Oh, very even. Down 1 into the rising star. 2% left. Up 3.
Yeah, the up 3 into throw, that didn't quite work out. Swazi making sure the down functions correctly on the peripheral choice right there. And triggers, you know, gotta test those potential PS5 triggers. You know, DualSense controller, baby. But nah, like the difficult thing over there was really like Bojica kind of walked himself into the corner, and against Johnny, that's not really what you want to do. It seemed like Bojica was more comfortable playing like the mid-screen game with Frost and trying to utilize that.
Good comeback there. I think it's fair to call it that. Let's see where we go from here. Potentially character change, potentially variation change.
Johnny Cage.
No surprises
We're
here.
going to be seeing the same variation. You know, I'm surprised because microburst is in the loadout, but we didn't really see microburst getting confirmed into. I mean, Bojica didn't really find like too many individual hits. You know, we saw things like back 2 into auger and stuff like that. But I'm sort of questioning the use of microburst in this, just in general, because it seems like it's kind of hard for him to find the hit.
Round 1.
Mostly just playing around.
He did try to shimmy.
The loadout.
Did try to shimmy with that back 1 string.
Very true.
Swazi just not biting.
Yeah, Swazi was very rarely biting to those shimmies in the previous set as well. Nice anti-air with the down 3, gets the spin and knocks it towards the corner. Spins that bar, making his approach a little bit tougher. Nice down 3 anti-air, challenging that jump in, forcing him to start guessing in the neutral. Alright, back 2 checking the max range auger.
Oh, wants none of it. Very early breakaway. Oh, hold
Big
on a minute.
shimmy.
Down to his whipped. Oh, this is
Spending it.
big time.
Oh, he's
Wow.
spending it. Big damage right there, almost 50%, but a nice delay wake up into that microburst, finally getting some use.
There you go.
Really good awareness from Bojica, not faltering to the pressure that Swazi just displayed. And now he's down on that Shades KB as well, so Fatal Blow Cancel not the most threatening thing on the planet anymore. Nice anti-air
Wow.
again with down 4.
Down 4. Still got that down 4, yeah. Down 3. Excuse me.
Perks of having a very, you know, low sitting anti-air button, like your Terminator and Frost both benefiting heavily from the down 3 anti-airs.
Yeah, might be fun looking. Definitely very effective.
See it confirmed from Swazi, now has Bojica without any bar in the corner.
Getting clipped quite a bit, Van Damme kick.
Alright, there's the throw. Swazi looking to control it. Oh, but Bojica finds a big hit, gonna get the crossover. Yeah, did not want to break. Swazi being wise to it with the 1-2-1.
This'll be fun.
I feel like Swazi
Final round.
getting so many individual hits. Bojica just not blocking enough.
Yeah, he's using a lot of really well-placed pokes and harassing very heavily with them. Like there, the dash in back 3-4 to just blow up that back 2. Wasn't used at the right space. Gotta be real careful about those dash normals. Bojica once again just getting kind of limbed out in this sense.
Definitely very lame Swazi. Can't afford it, of course, with that kind of life lead.
Oh, that duck not gonna work out against the 1-2-1. Swazi commits to the full string, gets punished.
Could be a start.
Oh, gets
Oh, the interactable. Hold on a minute. To what though? Back 1 straight into the fatal blow. I don't know how much this scales, but this could hurt quite a bit, Falcon.
Yeah, it scales a fair bit. It's gonna do some damage over here, but he's still gonna have to find another clean opening. But the forward dash down 4 check from Swazi straight away.
Wow. Another close
Very
match,
nice.
but once again, Swazi with the clutch.
Yeah, honestly, that was I really respect the decision. It's a very like aggressive decision to make. But in that situation, he knew that Bojica's not going to get Oki off of that fatal blow. He's going to look for something that he can use to close the space. And he doesn't really have much. So Swazi honestly just, knew that. Wake up forward dash down forward just checked him straight out of any approach. And that was all he needed. That spelled disaster.
Will he stick with the Frost pick?
Johnny Cage, Cetrion.
No!
We're going to see a Cetrion pick. The Pocket Cetrion. Or it could be a secret main, and this was just the Bojica was just backed into a corner this much that you had to pull out the main or something like that. The OS.
Right.
No, but seriously, Cetrion is a strong character. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing really. If you're playing in a competitive sense, right? You want to be playing like good characters. And in this sense, I think it's important to have something like a pocket pick for situations like these, or maybe the picks you're just using just aren't working out too well, and you just need to play a little bit different. Oh my goodness, that's still applied. Ground pound, becoming an air pound. Throw, being blown up straight away by that well-placed jump by Swazi. But the down two.
Ooh, raw. So you wanted to play lame, huh?
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice change for Bojica. Definitely going from being the person lamed out to being the person who's going to do it. Trying to change the narrative as he now secures himself that first and important round at the potential start of a comeback.
Round 2, fight.
Where's he finding himself cornered as well? A lot of space to work with, but once again, he's fighting for it.
Forward throw. Probably gonna go for Boulder over here. That it is. The ground pound cancel. Trying to check Swazi on the approach to that stand one. Going to go for the deadly wins. The back three confirmed into the deadly wins again. A lot of challenging from Bojica right now. Anti-air with the wall, but the back dash baiting that roll so hard. Gonna end the stand three wall. Not gonna end the wins. And to get for the extra plus frames. Right now, Bojica, was in the perfect situation.
Friendship though, okay.
See, wow, I think maybe it's like an unspoken code of honor where you're just not allowed to like teabag fatal with Cetrion anymore. It's just becoming this thing where you have to friendship back no matter how hard you're BM'd. Look how happy she looks though. But Bojica really turning that one around entirely.
That
Swazi struggled
to... over it.
Yeah, for sure. It was a completely different turn of events, and Swazi right now, I don't think he necessarily did anything wrong per se. I think it's just approaching Cetrion can be difficult, but now Swazi has the liberty of picking a different character or a different loadout if need be. Whereas Bojica is locked into the Cetrion for the remainder of the set.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Sub pick?
Hold on a minute.
Oh goodness.
Soul Chamber.
Really?
For the speed that Swazi has been playing at, I'm actually quite intimidated to see what this Sub-Zero is going to be like. Deep Freeze and Air Polar Axe. Not the most conventional Sub-Zero loadout. But that EX Ice Ball is going to do wonders.
Maybe to contest
instantly punished.
Hell's Wrath?
Yep. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
Yeah, he knew that was fake.
So many things happened there.
Trying to get the slide in between. Just pump out. I think slightly missing that, but as you said it, challenging that Hell's Wrath right there with the X Ice Ball. Oh, the wake up 2 on 3.
Oh, big crushing blow. Wow.
Going for that down
breakaway 30%.
Yeah. I think it does more damage than the deadly winds on hit if it breaks the armor, but that fatal blow confirm off that the opening hit is going to be all that Swazi needs to close out this round. Sub-Zero's fatal blow notoriously not scaling much off of these ice ball confirms, so those hit really hard. Got to be real careful.
Round 2, fight.
Swazi on match point here. Eliminate Bojica.
Bojica now doesn't have to worry about the 4-2 fatal situations though for the remainder of this game. Nice block and baited on that slide. Knew that you tried to challenge last time. Alright, the 1-1, it's the restand. Micro duck!
Take down 2 there. EX slide,
Huge
building up
damage.
that crushing blow.
Swazi is patiently trying to work his way in. Push back though. Okay, a lot of respect now being shown by Swazi. Oh, another bait on the slide. Not going to work out. He's going to get a clean back throw. I like that decision. Get the better position.
Wow.
Bojica now looking to tie things up 2-2, but Swazi still only needs this one round to eliminate Bojica from this top 8.
He might have that slide. Pressure blow, lock and loaded.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. That up 3 bait was huge. Goes for the mid screen. 124 KB. He's spending all of the cash right now. He's going to try and cash out all of these KBs. The meter burn. Ice ball.
This might be it. Oh, no, nothing.
Oh, what a... Oh my goodness. What are we seeing right now, Mitsu? The right reads, but no
scramble. That's what we're seeing.
I think we just saw 4 standing ones in a row. Good block on the ice ball this time. Not biting.
Oh, slide? Slide would kill.
Oh, he ducked.
And that's it.
Yeah, that slide. Oh, he didn't have the bar. He didn't have the bar.
Oh, no. Continuation afterwards.
The down one back dash.
Not gonna matter too much.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Swazi
Friendship?
eliminating
Surely it's a friendship.
Oh, now we're getting fatals.
Wow. Ouch.
Fatality.
Beautiful. Just like that, Swazi moving on up. Eliminating Bojica from the loser side of the bracket. But you know, Bojica is I hope to see more of in the future, along with players like, you know, Ald and Boy and other players that we've been seeing throughout this entire top 8, really, because they've all been playing fantastically. It really has just come down to some of these players are very patient. Like Laz and Wi-Fi Scorpion was an incredibly patient set. Very, very patient between both players. But then you look at like Boy versus Lion, and that was the complete other end of the spectrum. So now, as we approach this next game, we're going to see Lion versus Wi-Fi Scorpion, and I've been pretty excited for this one since it was locked in. Just curious to see how it all goes. What do you think about it, Mitsu?
It's a bit of a mix, right? This patient player against this just truck going like 100 miles per hour should be a fun matchup. But once again, man, a bit biased once again. Just seeing a Scorpion on a high level, it's just a very beautiful sight. Especially somewhat of a custom Scorpion, you know, going with the teleport, of course, which is like his go-to option. But at least with that spear buff, getting that 16% damaging throw, that is a lot, especially with the nerf. It's being only 13% by default, not 14 anymore. And, you know, that extra 3%, especially with Scorpion having somewhat of a strong stagger game. Looking forward to that. Yeah,
Wi-Fi Scorpion's been doing something that I've pretty much only seen from, like, you know, the top level Scorpion players around the scene. And he plays in a style that's kind of similar to how Averick likes to play Scorpion as well. He does a lot of, he seems to really like his shimmies, and he really likes his patience, you know, helport cancels and throws and things like that. But I think helport cancel in general is such a staple of the Scorpion archetype, but in a safe manner, that it's just a very important special to take across the board. But we'll see, because most people, I think Burning Spear is a good, nice thing to play alongside that. You have the nice strike throw game, you have higher damaging throws that you were talking about earlier, and that then adds another, you know, added layer to the threat of the throw KBs.
Round 1, fight.
But Lion,
straight into it.
Very, very, very challenge heavy player right there, trying to get shimmied straight away. Wi-Fi Scorpion didn't quite get what he wanted, but he still got an escape build on that throw. Flawless block straight away, breaking through the armor with the tomahawk swing.
With the ouch! That's illegal.
Oh my goodness.
Big opening.
That was a really
big forward two.
Yeah, he's spending all of it. Forward 1-2 charge in the corner, 38%.
What a sequence, man.
himself safe. Gets clipped by that 1-1. Double short hops.
Short hop. Shenanigans.
Oh, good
What
block.
a block.
Didn't get the
That's
punish.
great. Wow. He's still alive though. Wake up, roll. Up 3. Delay.
Oh my goodness, all 3 of them actually jailing on Scorpion. I'm not quite sure that works 100% of the time, but really, fortunately for Lion, it did. Off forward on 2, it might just work on Scorpion, but you don't usually see that with the normal arrow with Nightwolf, but that back throw KB, show him the sandals, 30%, knocked him towards the corner.
Box. My line.
Oh, what?
Woo!
Confirm. Oh, Lion being real cheeky with these backdashes into advancing normals. And the neutral jump. Refusing to stay still, being very, very squirmy. Take throw. 5-5 Scorpions in it. Dangerous situation, but that was a huge whiff punish.
Yes. Straight into it. No messing around. 1 apiece. That was a beautiful whiff punish.
I agree with not going into the teleport as well into the fatal blow, because you would have just been, you know, I mean, you could just kill him from standing. There's no point trying to break away in that situation. Just get the round, right? Tie it up. A nice confirm right there from Lion. That was big damage mid-screen. 31% for your troubles right there.
Oh no, doesn't find the whiff punish.
That's a clean
Dang
opening
that,
hit.
Clean. Back 1, yes. Throw.
Oh, the down 2 trade. Might have been able to pick up off that. Big whiff punish though. Forward 1-2. He's gonna take him towards the corner. 35. No, he's gonna end it in a tomahawk swing. He's not quite in the corner, but still a lot of damage. 356. Wi-Fi Scorpion in danger.
Still has that forward
roll.
Re-crushing blow, yeah.
Oh, so lucky. Osprey's not gonna bounce in much. Oh, big block!
This was trouble!
Doesn't have the fatal
This
blow.
is trouble!
This is dangerous.
Back 3?
Oh my goodness.
Wake up jump. The wake up jump out of all things fell him. What?
My goodness. I mean, that was a hard read, wasn't it? It was either gonna be like the back 3 or it was gonna be the throw. I think anything else was getting stuffed. But yeah, making the right call on that with the jump. Over profiling, should I say, that back 3, and then you know, getting the win for himself does Lion. We haven't seen him in a situation just once now. We've seen it, it's starting to become now the patented Lion IKK special of this of the Pro Comp Online at this point, of just being able to play these scramble situations to his favor so well.
Nightwolf. Scorpion.
It's quite fascinating how many nail-biters we've seen in this top 8 alone.
Yeah, for real. Now, Lioncox is doing something I seldom see much with Nightwolf players. It's something I've regarded as one of Nightwolf's, like, you know, stronger tools since this release, and it's making good use of his backdash, right? The Matoken backdash. That thing is crazy. So we're seeing a lot of like staggers and like far range pokes and stuff from Lion, and then he's using things like forward 2 because of the natural backsway. You know, the backdash forward 1-2 is like committing to these things because he just knows that he's gonna be like just shimmying these buttons just out of range and then able to flip them. But over here we are 1-0. Lion had that first game for himself, but it was a fairly close game. Still shimmy with the back 1. Catch.
A long game as well.
Oh my goodness, the preemptive
What
standing
a
1.
confirm. Wi-Fi score.
He just saw the future.
Threatening.
Nice block in the back.
1-1. One thing I've noticed, we're really seeing teleport cancels this set.
Yeah,
Wake up jump, gonna work.
Doesn't feel the need to use it at full screen because Nightwolf's arrow is not too threatening, but that forward 2 confirm is going to close out the round. There's about 400 damage raw. And yeah, man, I think it's just because he knows that with Lion, with the health deficit, he can just run away. Like, the arrows don't do a lot of damage, and he can teleport them on reaction. So he's kind of just making him work his way in, like the same way we saw against Waz. But that grinder charge not working out, gonna get swiftly punished, drops the combo though.
Wow, beautiful stagger game.
Nice anti-air right there.
Almost one. Getting so much mileage out of that 4-2, man.
Yeah, it was a really nice confirm from Lion over there, 30% going in for the take grab straight away, the commitment. Alright, the Oki over here, plus 69. Down one, checks him
Another
again
one.
the moment he blocks, ticked again. I couldn't guess.
Is it gonna be, ooh! Oh, not there with the punish, getting another throw. Escape failed. This could almost be death. Woo! Record.
Oh my goodness.
Damage over time.
Damage over time.
Trying to play the lame game. As he tried to. Oh, what a check. Wow,
Oh,
what a
yeah, I
check
think that tripped
from
it.
Lion, man. He didn't have
That
that
was
bar
crazy.
in last breath.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, it looked like a fair bit of chip damage, but the moment I realized he had no bar, it made sense. So yeah, Lion, honestly, he's been really good with these, like, clutch challenges in these moments. That teleport cancel really did not fly. That was, like, just the kind of the worst timing, I guess, possible for Wi-Fi Scorpion, whether it be unfortunate or, you know, completely intentional. I don't know if Lion just, like, you know, activated his Sharingan, saw the future for a moment, and just jabbed him. But, like, regardless of all that, he's able to really find the right moments to press buttons. Like, yeah, he's pressing a lot of buttons, but he seems to be doing it at really good timings.
Scorpion. Sea of blood.
And yeah, man, it's like Nightwolf per hit is just getting higher damage than Scorpion. So it seems a bit rough. Like, Wi-Fi Scorpion's trying to sort of run away with the health lead, and I think he kind of has the grounds to do that, but he has to establish, like, you know, probably like a 20% health lead or a 10% health lead over time, because if Nightwolf gets that touch on you, he's chewing you up for like 35% for the bar.
Fight.
To be fair, these two sets, or matches rather, have been really close, so I definitely can still see Wi-Fi Scorpion making this count in.
Yeah, by no means is he getting, like, you know, destroyed in any sense.
Right.
Alright, he gets the breakaway. This time going for the short hop shenanigans on Oki as well. The forward throw, what's he gonna use? The short hop too, blowing up that neutral jump again. We're seeing Lion go for the jumping.
Teleport away. Patience. Beautiful whip punish as well.
Down 3 did not get
Woo,
the mileage. That was a nice
42%.
little- Yeah, nice damage from Wi-Fi Scorpion, who has a huge health lead right now. And he's just playing with the space. Counter hit back 1-4. Wi-Fi Scorpion just completely turning this game into something that favors him a lot more.
No, didn't find the standing one.
Oh,
Hey,
what a call out.
finally, the duck.
And speaking of callouts, that down 2 again straight away. Instant the KB though. 1-1 committed into the teleport. Nice patience from Lion. He's gonna get nice damage in the corner.
Wow, down 1 after a block up 3. Doesn't care.
Yeah, using like his fastest mid button to try and challenge anything possible that Lion might have thrown out. And checked again, that down 1, blowing up the short hop. You know, if he committed to a short hop button, fun fact, if he committed to a short hop button, I think it would have crushed the down 1. Because they changed that in the ultimate patch. Alright, activating the Burning Spear. Yeah, not gonna work out this time, getting a bit too cheeky. Yeah, see, this is big
What a
damage
punish.
right here.
Wow.
It's at 356. No, even more, 376.
Or short top, man. Beautiful confirm
Alright,
into
nice
what
keep
though?
Restand into the
block,
back
man.
3 check, but a nice block. Wi-Fi Scorpion's been using a lot of back 3s, but Lion's been blocking a lot of them. But I think he's only... I don't even know if he's punished one. I think I might have tried to. 1-2 is not
Surely.
enough. My goodness, that back 1-4. Closing things out. Wi-Fi Scorpion now ending in the brutal.
Wow.
Yank off the head. shades of Deadly Alliance Scorpion. Shout out to that fatality.
What an ending, man. What is
Yeah, no, Wi-Fi Scorpion, he looked so in control in that game. You know, it's almost like the last two games just didn't affect him at all. And but that's really just like the best mental form you can be in when you're at the deficit and losers, right?
Sometimes just gotta let loose, right? Just gotta play with your gut feeling.
Yeah, precisely. But yeah, he's gonna be locked into Scorpion for the set. Gonna have to see if he can really like pull one out of the bag. He's been doing well at baiting. I think he's catching on to a lot of habitual things that we're seeing Lion do. And those things, you know, like a lot of neutral jumps, a lot of backdash into buttons, things like that. They're getting stuffed now by Wi-Fi Scorpion. Just playing with the, you know, kind of just a more reserved space in mind. But Lion still has the advantage with the fact he's got the extra game to go now into a potential final game.
Once again, man,
There are no
Wi-Fi
stranger
Scorpion
upsets.
was looking good those first two matches as well, so absolutely doable. But man, oh man, is he getting clipped by those 4-2s. Now watching his head.
Right, getting checked a lot by these max range down ones. Good use of the space right there, but gets thrown in the corner. Right, 1-1 checks. Right now, Wi-Fi Scorpion playing with fire a little bit. Gets the escape failed.
Does he do it? Does he do it?
Oh, what an anti-air. Gets the breakaway as well. That's a huge situation right now for Wi-Fi Scorpion. Great position to work with the 4-2.
Falcon. Not again.
That is it. That's dead. The 4-2. It may as well just be unblockable online.
He's not watching his head. Wi-Fi Scorpion. Lion.
Yeah.
It's a match point.
It's a crazy thing because I don't feel like Lion's using as many down threes as you know it would take to condition someone really to be ducking. But Wi-Fi Scorpion finding a nice opener right there. The counter hit 1-1 drops the combo though, but keeps himself safe. Ultra jump Oki gets blocked though on the short hop, getting a bit too risky. That it is. He's not going to be able to spend the bar as he only just built it back into tick grab.
Not again.
He's gonna spend the bar here.
Loose.
Yep. Oki. No guess. Down one check.
My Scorpion trying to stay alive.
Dude, call out. What a shimmy.
Yes. To what though? No flawless block. And these neutral jumps, man, from Lion.
Oh, yeah, down
Smart
ones.
stuff,
Yeah, I
smart
mean,
stuff.
what else did you need to do?
Very smart stuff. No profiling, whatever. Teleport being a high, even if it lets it rip.
Yeah, for sure.
And that is it for Wi-Fi Scorpion, unfortunately being eliminated from the tournament. Lion.
Yeah, but
That's
Wi-Fi Scorpion
brackets.
played incredibly well throughout all of the games. I can't even just, you know, pick out like peculiar games. I just think across the board, Wi-Fi Scorpion is playing every game very well. So, you know, once again, would like to see more of them in the future. I'm sure as, you know, one of the more like prominent players around the area, we are probably bound to see that happening again soon. And it seems like a really solid player across the board. But that is that as we are going to be progressing through the bracket. Winners finals is on the horizon coming up next, Mitsu. We're going to have GG Wasminator playing against Subby. Subby you might be familiar with as she is a constant and very active streamer on Twitch, who you might have watched before. You know, a solid player as well, plays a lot of Combat League and a Scarlet main. Whereas Wasminator, you know, needs no introduction if you're familiar with not just Mortal Kombat in the Oceanic region, but Mortal Kombat as a whole, as we've seen him at things like, you know, this at the Summit. And we've seen him at Combo Breaker, you know, the many times that we've seen him at IKK, last time offline in Treeback, Sweden. As you were there, weren't you, Mitsu?
Yes, I was there. I was privileged enough to commentate it. And I mean, it's so grueling for these guys to travel, man. They lose so much time. I think it was like, if they fly out, or fly back home on a Monday, they arrive like on Wednesday, stuff like that, like mind-blowing stuff. Like what? Traveling through time?
Yeah.
Like how does that work? It's so strange.
Times
Yeah, man,
mix-ups. It's already being enforced. Yeah, I think it was like
Right.
29 hours or something that was had to go through.
It's
if memory
It's
serves
something
me correctly.
ridiculous.
Something like that. But the commitment from these players as well, and it's cool that there's a big regional split across the Pro Comp online and stuff like that as well. Every region's kind of very in-house, playing against their fellow players and stuff, all within their relevant communities where they don't have their regional finals and stuff like that. But
I mean, that's the beauty of having it online, man. These players, it's like prime time, 2 p.m., 3 p.m., whatever. It's like 5 a.m. for me. Beauty of the time zones, that's for sure.
For sure, man. And where would we be if not for these really comfortable headsets that we're wearing? So we want to thank Astro Gaming, the official audio partner of the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition. All caster audio is powered by Astro for the entirety of this season. Please visit astrogaming.com to find out more information on all their officially licensed PlayStation audio products available now.
Beautiful
And
stuff.
we can get ready for the winners finals, Mitsu. This should be real good. Wasminator versus Subby. Waz is the more experienced player overall, I believe. In the sense that we've seen Waz competing since MKX. Subby, more of a new face from MK11, and I wonder if that is going to be much of a factor going into this. But Waz is a very experienced player, has been in the top echelon of the Oceanic players for a while. Right now, the escape failed for Subby, getting that on the board. Oh, clean anti-air, gets the instant breakaway though from Subby. Gets shimmy though, the 1-1.
Stands, getting a throw. He's been able to press in the attack here.
Oh, that was a really nice trip guard with the 2-1. Gets the blood ball into the plus frames, the back 3 check into another one of those. Yeah, the straight blood shot right there. Healing back a little bit of health on those bar spend.
Quite a bit, man.
Right there, 26%. Cassie not hurting too much per hit. But that was
no
a
punish.
Block on the fatal blow. Tried to get the call out. Yeah, no punish. Waz right now has the space he needs to work with. I think he was moving back. I think he was trying to bait the blood port. I think by moving back, he tried to get something out of Subby and tried to maybe instill like the fear of doing kneecapping to get her to teleport in the corner.
More play. Very smart.
Right
Very
there.
lame play as well.
Right there from Subby. Falls block straight away.
The knowledge from Wasminator.
Looking for it. Subby healing back a little bit of that health.
Oh, the punish though.
Straight away.
Ready for it.
Got the side switch, but nobody was to drop the combo. Oh, that could have been big Mitsu. Not overcommitting. Was playing very reserved. Nice challenge up from Subby.
Round Waz definitely not overextending whatsoever.
Didn't want to believe as well in those 1-1s. Might have just slipped up on the execution a little bit. Oh yeah, she's gonna spend it. She had that cashed in from the first round.
Time is slowly but surely becoming a factor. 13 seconds on the clock. Hold on a minute. The jump once again, man.
Goodness.
These jumps, man.
At just the right time as well, calling out that throw insanely clutch from Wasminator. That was a risky throw from Subby as well. Almost had the comeback, but Waz moving on 1-0 up.
Waz almost turtling a bit too much there, I feel like. He was like really comfortable with that life lead. Understandably so, but it almost came back to haunt him. But that jump, man. That clutch jump.
I think his foresight wasn't bad in that sense, though. If you think about it, like, he knew that Subby had the escape failed for the KB throw. So even in the situation of him advancing, it would still take more than that KB throw to actually kill him. And I think he was willing to play his odds in that favor. just to say that, like, even if you KB throw me, you still have to work to win the match. So I'm kind of just in a better position overall. But yeah, that's just my thought on it, based on what I'm observing, you know.
You're playing.
Trying to go for that cheeky shoulder. Throw tech straight away.
Projectiles to start the round.
Oh, he's
cheeky stuff.
committed to the whip punch.
Getting a jump herself this time. 26%.
Yeah, good tracking on that one. Gonna make things a bit trickier for Wise to approach. But right now, Wise playing into the space real nice. Gets a counter hit with the 1-1-1 after the teleport.
Look at that life regen, man. Quite significant.
Slowly getting some of that back. Damn, yeah. Out of Fatal Blow territory, though. Oh, that was...
Oh, no!
That's not what West wanted. Both players missing important, crucial whiff opportunities. With punish opportunities, rather. But the down 2 going to close things out as Waz secures himself that round in game number 2. But that was a pretty scrambled ending.
That was Subby's round to win, for sure. Waz somehow missing that back 3 into the Fatal Blow. Missing that link. Coming a raw Fatal Blow. Not punished by Subby.
I have a feeling he might have tried to do the drone kick, and because the back 3 like whiffed, it probably didn't come out. Because that would be a true combo into the Fatal Blow. Oh, the good teleport.
There with the punish.
Yeah, good read.
Double broken as well.
Doesn't get too much out of it, but the whiff punish.
Oh, finally getting shimmied with that 1-1.
Yeah. Now, he didn't have enough damage to kill. So this doesn't come back to bite Waz right now. The walk up, the no fear from Subby, but the down 2. Closing things out. Waz moving up with one more point on the board. 2-0 now. Needs one more to move himself into Grand Finals winner's side and knock Subby down into the loser's bracket.
This would be a good improvement for Waz. Last week he won the tournament coming from losers. Looking to do it the easy way this week.
Yeah, and you know, doing it with a different character as well. I'm more than sure he was playing Cetrion last time, if memory serves me correctly. But now we're seeing just an incredibly strong Cassie. You know, kind of seemingly like, you know, you mentioned it earlier, but then he just pulled it out. It was the Fujin that we saw him start off with. Fujin didn't quite work out as well as he would have liked to, and since then he's just been seemingly very oppressive with his Cassie pick.
I mean, Subby being so patient. I think this might be the time where Wazminator might go for more grabs. Because Subby's just not fighting so far, as I say that. Word for though.
Potentially, and there you say it, the throws right there, the forward throw for 13%. Gonna knock Subby further towards the corner, but gets the reposition. Maybe not what he wanted, but flipping out, covering that. Yeah, now this is just gonna be a standing one stagger game of forward 4s and sub and down 4s. He's really just kind of playing the very simple stagger games very effectively. Oh, nice punch with the back 3.
Yeah, this is just looking really, really comfortable, Wazminator.
Yeah,
match point.
I'm inclined to agree. As he's very dominantly, just kind of, he hasn't lost a game since picking Cassie, since Wi-Fi Scorpion set. I don't think. Alright,
not biting.
Down 4, not biting. Okay, using that flipping out to keep himself safe. Blood Bowl.
It's a move you definitely have to lap.
Yeah, it's funny because flipping out used to be not so great. So, you know, I think a lot of people just kind of never really gave it the time of day. But a nice flawless block gets the standing punish on that glow kick. matchup knowledge.
Oh, the monk!
He's soaking through that poor monk. He had one purpose, and that was to be thrown, and it was armored straight through. Feel bad for him.
Oh, fuck.
All right, there it is, that boiling point.
Wow, that was death.
Yeah, get clipped by that once, it hurts pretty hard, and Subby getting an important round for herself on the board. Doesn't want to go down without a fight, and we're seeing a lot of fight we haven't for the past 2 games. Alright, using these blood balls is changing things up. I like it, 18% right there.
Look at that.
It's just the exact gameplay you need to have. Make it really hard for him to approach. Oh, that could have been a bigger punish, but still, one nonetheless. Of course, he used the break though. Oh, Waz gonna get a proper pickup over here. Ends in the glow kick. Big whiff.
Get out of here.
Oh, the call.
That's the start.
Wake him down one to challenge on the recovery over there. The kneecap and clipping the back roll. Oh, he's standing 2. Subby now in a dangerous position. Yeah, that favorite blow did not quite work out. And Waspinator, like that, moving on 3-0 up into Grand Finals, winner side. And we will be seeing Subby yet again as we progress through the bracket. She'll be sitting happily over there in the losers finals, looking to potentially get a run back against Waspinator, but will have to conquer her opponent as that match comes up. But we still have more to get through.
I mean, she was definitely looking good, or even better as the set progressed. Definitely making that zoning count. But like I said, Waspinator, I think, definitely warming up, feeling very comfortable, definitely looking very comfortable, and yeah, being a bit too much for Subby.
I definitely agree. I think Subby was making some good adaptations. She was making good choices to the overall decisions. Really has a good application, like a good. You can tell like Subby's a character specialist because the application of the character's tools are very widespread. And we were seeing things like, the altering like patterns of screen control and like projectile usage and stuff to make it harder for Waz to approach. And I think that this stuff is really going to be, thought through to approach losers finals in a better manner, as you're now, guaranteed at minimum 3rd, which is incredible. In terms of just the points alone, that's at least 230 points with more to potentially win if you play better. Swazi and Lion though. So it's going to be the winner of Swazi and Lion that's going to be playing against Subby for a chance to run it at Waspinator in the Grand Finals. Is there anything you could, potentially mention about this matchup, Mitsu? As both these players have been very explosive.
I mean, definitely, once again, I love a dogfight. I, miss me sometimes with the ranges and the whiff punishes and the spacing. Sometimes I just want to go and watch 2 fighters fighting in a phone booth, if you will. Definitely a lot of fun when they just swing.
Yeah. True
swing, man. Just swing. Just do it. Yeah. Just do it. And yeah, as you said, man, these points, all of the top 8, of course, getting those points, and 230 for a 3rd place finish is quite significant if you think about the fact that 1st place going home with 350. It's only 120 more. So even 3rd place, man, is looking mighty juicy. So as we set up that losers match, once again, let's give a shout out to PS4, because the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition is presented by PS4 Tournaments. Check out PS4 Tournaments Open Series. PS4 Tournaments are weekly competitions for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and rivals for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives an inside look at how top players play, tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. All you have to do is go to compete.playstation.com and sign in with your PSN ID. You can also easily see a list of available PS4 tournaments to sign up.
Yeah, shoutouts to PS4, the Open Series, but the Pro Comp Online is over here in the danger zone, man. This is the deep part of top 8. And both these explosive players are playing off against each other. Swazi, who we've seen with a really, really strong Johnny Cage, and Lion with a solid Michael. Both players have pretty much stuck on their characters for the most part, like throughout the top 8. And both of them have a lot of damage potential as well. Alright, getting clipped with that
Four.
forward 2. Lion been using that really well.
Can someone count? Can someone count how many of those hit?
Yeah, forward 2 counter.
Yeah.
We need one. It may as well just be an online unblockable. I'm telling you, it's way too good online. It's offline, it won't hit anyone. Alright, the down 4 check. Swazi opening up the space with his plus frames though. Using the advantage to try and make Lioncox hesitate or approach him or anything like that, but that was a huge neutral jump.
I was gonna say, does he steal it again? And of course he does. The jump, keeping it simple, straight into the fatal blow. Lion, man. Being a thief tonight.
Yeah. He's really trying to steal his way through these points. Doing a good job of it so far. Alright, +1 chooses to back off a bit. You're gonna have a bit of a harder time with those normal arrows against Johnny. Oh, a flawless block attempt didn't quite work out. Okay, 120 damage. Checks him with the forward 1. Swazi being a bit respectful right now. Blocks the forward 2 this time though.
Wow, what a range
that was
down.
Very risky. Swazi patiently approaching, but that max range back throw from Lion gonna push him further towards the corner. Trying to find anything he can, using Nightwolf's movement very well. Gets the hit, doesn't get the confirm though. That's a second forward 2. Goes straight into the tomahawk swing, expecting a breakaway. Swazi holding on to it. Only up 3. But the
These
neutral jump
jumps.
again.
Falcon. Gotta talk about these jumps.
Lion, yeah, I mean, Lion's just been making these really ballsy neutral jump calls, and they've worked out for him both times in both those rounds. And it's kind of funny because it's like he was making these calls with down 1s and stuff like that before. So now it seems like he's just able to make these good choices. And in those situations, I mean, the only thing really threatening you against Johnny, I think, are like forward 3, stand 2, and a well-placed stand 2, well-timed as well, or a 1-2-1. So honestly speaking, it's not a bad call, because he realizes Swazi's trying to open up space and then use back 3-4 to shimmy him. And he's just being wise to it, really.
He's been doing that consistently throughout the evening, and he's finding a lot of success with them. Those neutral jumps. Especially on Wake Up.
It makes me personally very, happy to see Nightwolf get representation in different regions and things as well. I do feel like the character isn't very well represented across the board. I mean, not to say he isn't well represented, just not very actively played, compared to some other characters. But that forward 3, clipping him straight out the air, nice confirms him, Swazi. Nice bit at 26% to start things off.
Oh, what a flawless block, man. Finding the punish. In and out.
Yeah. Scary stuff to be on the receiving end of that jump 2 confirmed. Straight away, gonna get some nice damage in the corner. Swazi with no breakaway, ending it in the right charge. 369 damage. Alright, he's gonna spend the bar, he's gonna get the side switch. He is indeed. A safe jump straight, confirmed. The back 3-4 into shoulder. Lion,
man.
Really, he's been really dominant, like in these games he's been playing, because he just plays super explosively. Even if the games are close, it just feels like he's running a train on people.
Exactly that, but Swazi.
Yeah, answering back.
Look at that.
That was definitely a 2-4-4 attempt. Didn't work out, but Swazi now has excellent positioning and a huge health lead. Plus frames to work with.
Wow, nice. What a round for Swazi, man. We went from east to west in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, we really did. Alright, the down 4 checks. Oh. Disrespect. Saying you're not jailing me from that range. Okay, 37%. Alright,
he's trying to jump on hit.
Not gonna worry about dropping it. So as he's trying to find an in right now. Gets blocked. Using force balls to keep himself safe. Trying to advance some more, but a nice throw tech from Lion. Oh, the down 3. Straight away into that forward 2. Conditioning. It's applying.
Start off something.
Right.
Into the shades. Hold on a minute.
Okay, yeah.
T8,
Lion did not want to break. He's already taking huge amounts of damage, but that down 3 does not work into the fatal. And a down 2. Swazi answering back with a very, very, honestly, just a good sequence for him that just really, you know, pulled it around and tied things up 1-1.
Lion did try to go with a wake-up jump once again. Did not make it count. Didn't find its mark. Lion, man, with impressive round 1, but Swazi answering back, man. Tying things up here. 1 apiece.
Yeah, honestly, like, Swazi's kind of like, the way that these guys are playing is sort of, you know, what I thought it would be like. Because Swazi's a player that likes to, I mean, both these players really, they backdash with their advantage. So they really try and, you know, elicit movement or like provoke responses from the other person so that they can play their movement and buttons game better, like their spacing game. But because they both do essentially like very similar things, it's kind of turning into this thing where now it's turning onto like reads upon reads. I don't know if these guys play very often, but it really has come down to just good reads on the other person, and they're just exploding with damage, and then they're just playing the neutral from there. But the neutral seems to be very reserved until one person finds like a decent hit.
Straight arrow. Almost point blank. I think that was an up 3 attempt.
It might have been, but it worked out in his favor completely. In the back 3-4, confirmed it to the Rhino charge. Yep, Swazi challenging, but again, it's disrespected on that jail. Just not getting the jail. Throw tech from Lion, being wise to it, but the trade on the Rhino charge still worked out for him. Okay, Swazi's gonna have to really... and this is a difficult situation to be in. Yep.
He's got some room for himself. Swazi not corner anymore. And those preemptive blows, man, with the reflex.
Yeah, really gotta try and call it out, but it gets caught by the tick on the 3rd hit of the 4-2 string. Gets that nice Oki. Okay, Swazi shimmying, ending in the pissed off. This is gonna do a nice 24% right there.
There you go.
Good block on the 4-2. I was really like,
right?
I thought he was gonna get clipped by that. Okay, Swazi working his way in. Oh, that could have been huge. But
he didn't believe.
Alright, Lion right now.
Decides to get in?
That was he tried to safely check him because of the plus 13 on the down 3 and the 13 frame forward one. But I think he was just trying to check if Swazi was gonna duck. Didn't quite work out for him. Swazi tying things up 1-1. Has the corner. Big opener. Swazi cannot break any of this.
Breakaway
Hold it
available,
all
as you say.
the Oki at mid screen. He's got the wake up attack. Didn't use it.
Oh
my goodness.
Beautiful punish. Yes. No float, no pickup.
Swazi just playing as aggressively as he can right now, moving towards the corner. Nice pick up off that forward 3.
Is this dead?
The bar just inches away. Down 1 is
Probably
all he
tried
needed.
to
Swazi now. Probably. The down 1 meaty is a really good option in the corner if you are dealing with someone that's jumping a lot. You know, easy confirm off it. And Johnny in the corner is not someone you want to be airborne. Like, you don't. It's gonna hurt. But yeah, honestly, Swazi's been, he seemed to adapted very well. Just capitalizing very heavily on finding these individual hits. Lion had his moments, but unfortunately couldn't close out the games or the rounds quite like before.
This is quite a back and forth here between Swazi and Lion.
Johnny Cage.
As you say, Swazi definitely adapting here in this set. I think he's just found that sweet spot, or avoiding that sweet spot that Lion likes to approach.
Nightwolf.
Yeah.
I was a bit out of range for those Lion shenanigans, or Nightwolf shenanigans, I should say.
I personally think that, as a very active Nightwolf player, I would think that Lion would probably find it beneficial to play Rising Tomahawk and Lightning Arrow. He does use the Tomahawk swing a fair bit, but the Lightning Arrow is just really beneficial in the matchup, in the sense that you can really just afford to lame out Johnny Cage. 9% projectile that gives you good Oki is a threatening thing to be on the receiving end of. It makes those force ball projectiles, just the trades, all that more threatening. But
it's amazing.
He's rocking with a tomahawk swing. Yeah, it is. Swaggy sticking with his guns. Lion gonna be rocking the same variation that carried Matoken. Sick, great name.
Pick up Swazi. Looking really good right now, Falcon.
He really is indeed. These down 3 checks get failed. He's one layer ahead, making sure that Swazi thinks differently. He's going to have himself a little bit of plus frames to work with, but the throw tech.
This is their range in which Lion shines. Down 3 range.
Oh, he almost
Or
ducked.
2, yes.
I could tell. Yeah, Swazi in complete control right now. The second force ball, clipping him straight out of the roll and punishing that. Now on match point, looking to fight against Subby in losers finals. Lion gonna have to answer back.
Fight.
As he needs one more, finds himself in the corner after this one. He learned, man. He's watching his head.
Lion still has that throw KB as well. Now down on the breakaway, but that's a big opener. You can get the breakaway straight out of Swazi over here. Now this is a difficult situation to be in. Gets shimmied. He knows the ever-looming threat of that crushing blow throw, but the back 3-4 meeting him. Good block in the 4-2.
Rising Star. And these jumps, Falcon, man. I'm telling you, these jumps.
Yeah, Swazi's getting a bit too antsy with these meaty throws. Lioncox is just like holding up. He doesn't have a reason to respect you.
Swazi's still a match point here. There you go, tried it again.
Swazi would be the AFK footsies.
Beautiful.
Throw gonna launch him towards the corner. Swazi is a nice health lead right now, but the flawless block on the jump in. Good block in the 4-2.
Wow, these 4-2s not working out anymore, right?
They really haven't. He's been really good at just blocking every 4-2 since it started opening him up earlier in the set. Oh, big confirm.
Pick up.
Gets the breakaway.
Smart, just meeting with the down 1. Keep him honest. And that is it. Wow, Swazi, after definitely being challenged quite a bit at the start of the set, clutching things out here against Lion.
Swazi, honestly, the adaptations he made were just really good. After that, it just seemed like Lion just struggled overall. Like there was a very big, threat that was coming from the 1-2s and the down 1s. Just the constant harassment of pokes and that forward 3 every time he wanted to try and jump. So it was just being confirmed or he was breaking or something like that.
And I liked how he started to challenge the wake-ups just with the down 1, not trying to risk it with the full string. Keeping honest, trying to prevent those wake-up jumps. That was really
just
impressive.
using like
setting
a fast,
up,
quick recovering mid. Everything you need to do.
setting up the set versus Subby in the losers finals. Only 3 people remaining in this tournament. Looking forward to how the thing progresses. There you go. The losers finals. Subby versus Swazi. One of them gotta go home. One of them joining Wasminator at Grand Finals. Chilling, sitting comfortable. Looking forward to
Yeah,
that
Wasminator
just a
sitting
bit.
real good. But
Looking good,
without further ado, before we can kick off into all that stuff, we got to make sure everyone at home and ourselves included are all looking real good with all this merch. Would you like to run them through what it's all about, Mitsu?
Absolutely. The question is, why don't I have the Scorpion one yet? Rep your realm and visit the Pro Competition merch store at amazon.com/Mortal Kombat. So browse apparel featuring the region's leak and favorite MK11 characters. As you can see, we got a bunch of them. I mean, obviously the fan favorite Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and let's ignore the other one. For more, visit amazon.com/Mortal Kombat. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. But with that being said, one more break until we decide the champion of the Oceania Week 2. Once again, one more break. Let's see you after this.
Jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
PlayStation. Looking for attention, I don't need the extra tension, cause I'm in the fourth dimension, trapeze high in suspension. Now don't bother with the haters, cause they all be imitators. We will out manipulators, get it back up and see you later. I like me for me, I'ma be what I'ma be. I like me for me, I am who I wanna be. Na 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 na. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. I like me for me, I'ma be what I'ma be. Prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself. I like me for me.
Hey guys, Ketchup and Mustard here, and it's time to test your might in the Mortal Kombat 11 Open Series. Ready to rumble? Power on your PlayStation and head to the Events app. Filter by type and select a convenient date and time. Boot up MK11 and locate the PS4 Tournaments menu option. Click it to visit a familiar place, the Console Events tab. Sign up and prepare to play. Once registered, you can view your tournament details and check-in time. A notification will remind you to tighten your black belt and get over here for your match. Continue combat in the open qualifiers to close in on the competition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the tournaments.
PlayStation. Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Any ring I step into is mine. End of the line.
Then this fight is now personal.
It is exhausting being so perfect.
And a very warm welcome back to the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition stop here at the Intercontinental Kombat. We are very deep into the tournament. Top 3 as a matter of fact, 3 more remaining. 2 more sets to go. 3 if there is a reset. Once again, I'm with Sounds joined today by Falcom.
How's it going, everyone? Appreciate you all sticking around watching the incredible Mortal Kombat 11 action that's coming out of the Oceania region over here in week number 2 of the Pro Comp Online. The Intercontinental has been really good so far, but we are seeing a familiar face over here back from week number 1. The winner, Wasminator, sitting comfortably in the winner side of Grand Finals. But in losers finals, we have a really heated set now to play against Waz, because Swazi hasn't had that run at Waz yet. But Swazi is going to be playing against Subby after a clutch reverse sweep, essentially, or rather a 3-game streak against Lion, is now going to be playing against Subby. Subby has only fallen down in the winners finals, losing to Waz, but showed off an incredibly strong Scarlet. So curious to see what this matchup is going to be like. I'm sure that we're going to be seeing more Johnny Cage versus Scarlet, and obviously the winner of this is going to be playing Waz for the shot at winning in grand finals.
Already here the character select screen. Before we get into the set, I want to point out the points. All of these, of course, being top 3, guaranteed themselves 230 points, which is quite significant if you think about the fact there is only a total of 350 points to gain if you win the tournament. So, you know, they got some expensive points on their accounts already.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, getting anything within top 4 is very profitable in this sense for your position on the leaderboards. Waznator currently sitting at over 500 points as he won the last week with 350. And right now, sitting comfortably at the top. These guys having to fight their way tooth and nail through the corner. Swazi also, yeah, picking Sub-Zero instead of Johnny. We did see sub from Swazi earlier, and it was a solid sub as well, playing against the Cetrion.
Not going to be a Johnny Cage. Sub-Zero.
Okay, gets the launch. Forces the breakaway as well. Subby now has the corner positioning. Has the control, but the back 3 completely chewing through. Gonna end it in slide, presumably. Yep. Okay, and Swazi with the first round. Subby now has less position to start walking herself back. Probably going to look to bloodport out if she finds a suitable timing for it. But the back 3 too, catching down 2 in case there was a breakaway.
So that positioning, a lot of damage still regardless, man.
Oh, the late breakaway over there. Definitely thought it was going to come earlier, did Swazi. Oh, the jump in didn't go for the confirm though. Before to ice ball.
Oh, he was greedy with it. Tried to go with the pressure blow mid-screen. Not the easiest thing.
Yeah, he did. Now the escape failed. Is going to potentially come in pretty profitable for Subby if she can find a place to get that throw, but it's a Sub-Zero we're talking about. And it doesn't drop it this time. That mid-screen confirm on that 124 KB. 36% into the match win. Swazi now 1-0 up.
It was a quick game as well.
Yeah, I mean, Swazi's already had, like, we've used this plenty of times. He's got a very explosive playstyle. And a character like Sub-Zero, you know, you're going to be doing a lot of damage in those successful moments where, you know, you're able to really just explode. And I think Swazi's movement and kind of just high speed gameplay are very contrasting. They're very polarizing when you take into account how patiently Subby plays. But it's really just a matter of, I think it was just a couple misplaced normals really that spelled disaster for Subby in that situation. The back 3 was doing wonders for Swazi.
He didn't even have to mix that much with an overhead. That's true. So there is indeed 1-0 for Swazi. Let's see if Subby can come up with the answer on the fly.
Yeah, so Subby rocking that Scarlet variation that we've pretty much seen since the beginning of this top 8 of Vibe Checker. Rocking with the boiling point, the blood port. Right now, yeah, Swazi, yeah, he's going with the amplified ice ball and the air polar axe, which is not something you see very often. Down 1 backdash, getting challenged instantly. That 1-2-4, finding the final hit, didn't get the confirm. Nice check.
Good down 1 check. The whip, some left back. Escape failed.
Oh, Swazi, that big call out as well with that wake up down 1. Just forward dash down 1. With the 4-2 ice ball. Dangerous position to be in. Oh.
That was kind of funky, wasn't it?
It was very interesting, but the 4-2 slide didn't close out the round for Swazi. Almost flipped him by. I mean, that was potentially, it could have been pretty bad, but ultimately worked out for him in the end. Yeah, Subby getting in by that back 3.
Always in range somehow with the back 3.
Okay, forward throw. Gonna get the Oki situation, the roll out the corner. Subby now trying to get something, working with that back 3, crushing that high completely. Ends in that slide KB. Nope, doesn't have it yet.
I mean, Swazi is definitely running away with this. Get some life back. Is Subby.
Yeah, Subby gained a fair bit of life back. She still has a fatal blow as well. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was such a risky slide.
I'm surprised it doesn't KB yet, but what a 1-2-4. Good teleport.
This is going to be a lot of damage. Potentially somewhat even?
Yeah, I mean, it evened out the health bars near enough.
Oh,
my goodness.
wow.
The
What a
punch.
duck from Swazi. What? He knew
That
the grab was coming.
straight up disrespectful. Yeah, he knew that. He did not want to hold block in that situation. He's like, "Yeah, you're not jailing me with this jumping punch into like, you know, much." So here you go. But Swazi like that, moving on 2-0 up. I'm honestly surprised that down 2 worked. I feel like if I down 2 in those situations, I get thrown. I'm still a bit I'm reeling back from that one. But Swazi ultimately, you know, with the right read, getting it, the down 2 paying off entirely, and now looking to potentially make it into the grand finals. Subby has been improving, you know, in that last match. Had been playing it more comfortably, honestly. Was almost in the situation where she could have potentially brought it back, but gotta watch out for things like, you know, those quick slides in the neutral. Really, I mean, one of those clipped her, and it was kind of just, it just kind of gets to you, doesn't it?
So risky, yeah. I mean, she was almost mounting that comeback. I mean, 9% left, I think. Very close, but they're down 2, man. No fear. No fear from Swazi. Looking to close things out in quick fashion.
Alright, ends in that forward 4. Back 3, yeah, looks like a lot of buttons into backdash, back 3s and stuff. This is the Sub-Zero way. This is the way. A slide straight underneath the blood ball. Okay, Subby playing really patient, but gets punished by the amplified ice ball.
Light breakaway as well.
Want to let him rack up. Trying to challenge her way out the corner. Oh, and gets clipped by that forward too. Big damage now. Gets for round right here. Goes for the neutral jump.
% left. Teleport down 4 is blocked, and yeah, nice whiff punish with the slide. Swazi on match point to join Wasminator grand finals.
Yeah, clean jump in confirmed right there. Oh, doesn't get the combo. Drops it right there mid screen. Swazi's just not biting at these ranges. It's like Scarlet's just not mixing you up. He's holding block and he's finding his moments to just crush her, trying to take her turn back. Yep, just trying to get a shimmy.
Oh!
Into that reversal.
What a call on Subby. Out of time with the
really fortunately for Subby, didn't get hit by the neutral jump, but that amplified ice ball. Getting the punish yet again. Forward throw, Oki, gotta deal with the guess. Oh, that could have been a big punish potentially.
I think that
range was a bit awkward. Yeah, down 1 slide to close it out. Even if there was a trade, it was gonna work out for you. And just like that, ending of the friendship, we see Swazi moving on as the last representative New Zealand-based player as well in this Oceania Week 2. He's going to be playing against Wasminator, Week 1 winner. Should be a really good grand finals, but commiserations to Subby as well, who played really excellently to get this far nonetheless. You know, ending proudly, I should hope, on a respectable 3rd place in this IKK online event, Mitsu, and securing a nice 230 points.
I'm trying to look at last week's bracket, and this is indeed going to be a run back from the last cup. It was indeed Swazi versus Wasminator in grand finals. So once again, it's the first qualifier for the Oceania. Wasminator had to go through losers. This time the roles are reversed. Wasminator on top and Swazi coming from the bottom side. This should be interesting. I mean, Wasminator took it over Swazi last week. The last cup, of course, excuse me. Swazi being the runner-up. I mean, and Wasminator now having that safety cushion coming from winners. I think if I was a betting man, my money would be on Wasminator here.
It's looking like it's pretty good for Waz, because obviously he's the returning champ. He is in grand finals in winner's side, only has to win the 1 set, and he's been playing phenomenally so far. But before we get into grand finals, we just want to give a real quick throw over. And shoutouts to Astro, the official audio partners of the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition. All the caster audio is powered by Astro for the entirety of the season. Please visit astrogaming.com if to find out more information on all their officially licensed PlayStation audio products, which are all available now. And Waz,
that being said, man,
with he's picking out the Fujin, which we haven't seen since Top 8 started in winners when he was playing against Wi-Fi Scorpion, and Swazi going back over to the Johnny Cage that we've seen him play so strongly on. But we're here with Grand Finals, Mitsu. Hope everyone at home is enjoying. We'll have our Oceanic winner decided for week number 2 in the IKK. We get started.
Excuse me, laughing, but you saying Wi-Fi Scorpion, like the stigma, just like in my head. It's not the player; it's just the fact that some Scorpion is playing on Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Like,
beautiful name. All right, that back 2 confirmed straight away, getting a nice pickup. Good corner carry, 25%. Going for the back throw, probably trying to get an escape, failed. Ooh, the flawless block in the back 2 though, swiftly punished.
the breakaway from Wazmin.
Using these force balls to try and get Wazminator's health down a little bit, trying to mitigate any advantage that he has, but Waz just playing the runaway game. That's all he needs to do. I look at his
hold on a minute.
Time.
This is almost dead. This is almost dead.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage right there, 36%. He did have to spend the KB for it, but right now Waz still has this in his control. Doesn't have any bar though. The 4-3-1 blocked.
Ooh, this is so close. What?
Oh my god! What in God's name? Someone clip that, please. I've never ever in my life seen Fujin's down back. That was so beautiful. This is a moment that should go down in MK11
It was
history.
something else.
Oh, it's got me choking. Okay, the back throw from Wazminator establishing the spacing game, trying to get that health lead right now as they are very even footing at the moment. Oh, the jab, clean anti-air. Twister not close enough, just a little bit too far.
Walking out of the
That was a really great challenge. Over the back one catches, Waz is gonna find a confirm. Yep, has no reason to use the fatal blow right now, as it for the comeback potential.
And is backing off.
Alright, I like the interruption choice.
Oh,
what a
beautiful
punish.
whip punish. Yes. Beautiful
That
stuff
was
from
a full
Wazminator.
call out.
I'm really impressed by Wazminator's movement, man. Be it forward or backwards.
True. I think with Fujin, he's one of those characters where you really do want the movement down because of how good it is with the character, Once you can really take advantage of that, you can make things that were, seemingly not really too possible before, very much a possibility. Waz just trying to find the space. Swazi hesitantly just not approaching, trying to bait Wazminator into doing all this stuff, finding himself a nice confirm as well. But Waz, speaking of confirms, finds himself one, gets the breakaway from Swazi, pushes him towards the corner. Oh, the max range back one didn't work.
Except for the corner, Wazminator. No, punish though, the rising star.
Doesn't matter too much, found himself a nice big confirm, gets the good reposition as well for 28%, looking for a shimmy.
He's all over the screen. Wazminator.
Oh yeah,
wow.
Cashing out the KB for 23% right at the end with that win push. Beautiful stuff. Wazminator taking what was honestly a very back and forth game number 1. It's hard to believe that was just one game so far.
Right, so many things happened there, especially with that funky sequence of the down 2 crushing blow. Was it after the win?
Yeah, it was something. It was definitely something.
So Wazminator striking first blood here, 1-0 in this grand finals. It's an interesting story as well because this is, of course, the Oceania. So this is going to be not only Australia. As a matter of fact,
Johnny Cage.
Swazi being from New Zealand. So this is Australia versus New Zealand here.
Yeah, you know, what a great way to have grand finals in both leagues of the Oceanic regions, right? The only two regions within this specific, you know, sub-region of the IKK and the Pro Combat line and stuff. You're having one representative from each. It's quite poetic in that sense. But yeah, Swazi representing New Zealand, doing really well so far. But Waz just clearly had the upper edge in that last game, kind of just downloaded him after that first one and made it harder for him to just do anything. Swazi's been using his spacing very well. And it's making Waz a little bit more hesitant to approach him. Okay, gonna find the force
Making
balls.
that back two count.
Push didn't quite work out. He got the right range as well. He just was a bit too high in the air for it. But a challenge on the jump kick.
Really like it.
Okay, respectful from Swazi. Not gonna try and force kick check.
Yeah, trying to play the lane game here. Can't afford it with that life lead.
Oh, one
overextending maybe a bit?
Out. Down back four straight away as well, just in case he broke. Swazi. Good position, a very good one at that. Got 50% life to work with.
Oh, swinging for the fences. Oh, the whole string coming out.
Yeah.
Definitely not what he wanted.
Airborne target, you weren't really gonna get the situation to special cancel that as you wanted. So he did it right in the beginning. Swazi really looking out in that situation. Gets himself the round. Gets opened up by that back one. Waz keeping it unbreakable.
Drop the combo though.
Still gets the 18%.
Sniped out of the air.
Swaggy taking up the speed a little bit more, but what an anti-air from Waz.
Preemptive maybe?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Oh, the shimmy.
The shimmy.
Love to see it.
Textbook. Wazminator staying alive for this game too.
Final round. Fight.
Waz, yeah, this is pretty much shades of game number one, right? Swazi seems to have a lead, and then Waz just exploding on him and pulling it back. Nice jump kick confirmed. 20% has the corner, backing off, making Swazi hesitate.
Hey!
Oh my goodness.
Taking that chin.
Armor broken straight away, 28%. Oh, gets the KB as well. This is absolutely clinical by Wazminator right now. Ending in that sprint as well was so clever because of the multi-hits as well in the last breath. You just knew that was going to chip him out and you knew he had to hold it. Really, really well played by Wazminator so far, who's just been going down like a little bit in the earlier portions of the games. And then just turning it completely around with this really dominant Fujin.
Those last 10 seconds were all Wazminator. Back-to-back crushing blows. Huge combos. Especially after Swazi was looking so good.
Yeah, and both these players have been playing phenomenally throughout the entire top 8. But that thing, like, you know, when you're saving your KBs and you're using them very closely together like that, or when you're using your, you know, just your different options, or you're using your resources really well, it's what separates, like, you know, good players from like great players. And like I feel like Waz's his utility management and his resource management have been incredibly top notch.
Page 6. Round 1.
Can Swazi force the reset? Or does Wazminator call it a night early?
He's definitely gonna have a mountain to climb though before him. A reverse sweep inbound. Any Swazi fans in the chat, better be the time to big up your boy, as he's gonna have all the energy on his side right now. It's definitely gonna be a steep hill to climb. Waz right now is looking real comfortable, doesn't mind taking all this chip, working his way in, keeping the space he wants to keep, gets the push, has the corner position.
Oh, not quite there with the back one. challenge after the jump in.
Okay, the back two. Yeah, both players playing really patiently, but right now Swazi is just chipping down Waznader's life bar. And he doesn't need to do anything differently, but that 4-3 max ranged him. Oh.
Oh, putting himself in the corner.
Yeah.
Does that come back to haunt him? No, finds the back one.
Another drop. 4-2 though. Oh, that was a brilliant confirm from Swazi.
What a cancel, man. Wow.
That was really, really good. I think he had firm belief that the 4-3 was going to hit. Or maybe it was just an if it hits or if it's blocked, I'll cancel anyway and do 1-2.
Good interruption.
Challenging in between. Swazi right now, yeah, seems to be comfortable just playing this right now. Last fighting and opening, but spinning that bar just to get 24% almost. Getting the breakaway from Swazi. Oh, that throw is straight through the poke. Swaz just choosing his space.
Once again.
4-3. I like Swazi's understanding of the space. Like, he just sort of knows when to just dash in and change his tempo entirely, or changing his game plan. That is a really big opener. Fatal blow confirmed. This is going to be big damage, but I'm quite sure it's not going to kill.
I don't know about the scaling, man, after that combo. 5% win push?
Enough.
Wow. Did not see the amplification coming. It's going to be Waznader with the tournament point.
Yeah, really looking to 3-0 his way through grand finals. That was a really crucial punish that got dropped by Swazi. Unfortunate situation for him. The circumstances have now just gotten increasingly more difficult. Another combo drop for Waznader. Not going to matter too much as he did get a majority of the damage on that confirm. Okay,
Still there
don't
with the
drop
punish.
this one now, Swazi. Yeah, I think he read the breakaway over there, went for the down two.
More defensive bar for Swazi. Could be his last lifeline here. Oh, what a whiff punish.
Yeah, it was a really clean confirm from Waznader. He's super strong right now. But Swazi does have that fatal blow. Gotta be real careful. But if Waz doesn't drop this, he's got it. That is it. I like the mild adjustment at the end, ending in the stand 4 into down back 4. Just so he doesn't drop the 2, just in case. And Waznader, just like that, winning week number 2 of the Pro Comp Online Intercontinental Oceania region. With a very dominant performance in Grand Finals, 3-0, and now sitting very comfortably in that first place position for his region with many points. 700 points, Mitsu. 700.
I mean, even just like that, he's looking really comfortable. I mean, mathematically, I'm not doing the math at like 6 a.m., but like, if you win 2 of them, I'm not even sure if it's technically impossible to not make it into the finals. Especially with
you'd have to have
so
a
many
very
people
similar
making
feat,
it.
wouldn't you? Yeah, like
Yeah,
consistent
right.
top 3s and things like that. You got to consistently be like performing now. But Waznader is really the guy to beat in this region, and thoroughly like the Oceanic region has impressed me over time. Watching this top 8 today, I'm really stoked to see what the future of our worldwide scene is really like, because we've seen some excellent plays. Shout out to everyone that really took part in this top 8, and an incredible performance from Swazi as well, who made a heck of a losers run and almost got it for himself, but ending at a very respectable second place and getting 260 points for himself.
Just like last week, Swazi being the runner-up, looking comfortable with the points as well, man. 260 points he gained this week, the last cup respectively as well. Here we can see the run. I mean, Wi-Fi Scorpion definitely giving Wes the most problems in this brackets, giving us
for sure.
giving him run for his money. Other than that, swift 3-0s all over the board. Maybe just needed to warm up a bit, get rid of those tournament nerves. But then again, man, Wi-Fi Scorpion played really well. So maybe
Yeah, I agree.
is a
He definitely
problem.
did give
Someone
like
to look out for.
Waz, for sure. You know, he gave Waz like a real run for his money. But since then, Waz just kind of went Ultra Instinct and then just took the rest of the tournament with an insane adaptation to basically everyone. You know, like it didn't seem like he really struggled versus anyone after that first set. So huge shout outs to him. And yeah, Mitsu, I think we got to give the old. I think we should let people.
Speaking
know
of
about
shout outs,
other competitive things that they can do with Mortal Kombat and other games.
absolutely. Speaking of shoutouts, the Mortal Kombat 11 Pro competition is presented by PS4 Tournament, so big shoutouts to them. Check out the PS4 Tournament Open Series. PS4 Tournaments are weekly competitions for all skill levels. Compete against your friends and rivals for unique rewards. You can visit the PlayStation 4 Competition Center, the one destination that has Mortal Kombat content that gives you an inside look at how players play, tips and tricks for players of all skill levels. All you have to do is go to compete.playstation.com and sign in with your PSN ID. You can easily see all the lists of the tournament. With that being said, man, any final words before we go to bed?
Just big shout outs to everyone that took part and everyone behind the scenes as well that helped keep the stream running perfectly, you know, to the best of our ability. Obviously, the economic climate in the world doesn't cater to offlines at the moment. So I think that we've done like a very good job. The people behind the scenes have done an incredible job at making sure that we have something stable in the online environment that we're playing in. And we have a game with a fantastic netcode to really support that. So yeah, that's pretty much the final wrap-ups. It's been a pleasure, Mitsu.
Absolutely. First time doing it officially. Been a pleasure. Hopefully to many more to come. Speaking of many more, man, you are going to stay busy. We still have EU West and EU East, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Less than 10 hours. You got to go back to work. So there's plenty more Mortal Kombat action this weekend. So if you like what you've seen, stay tuned because once again, after little sleep for Chef, it's going to be more Mortal Kombat action here at the Intercontinental Combat. We'll see you then after one more sleep. Take care. See you soon.
See you later.
Jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
PlayStation. Looking for attention, I don't need the extra tension, cause I'm in the fourth dimension, trapeze high in suspension. Now don't bother with the haters, cause they all be imitators. We real life manipulators, get fit back up and see you later. I like me for me, I'ma be what I'ma be. I like me for me, I am who I wanna be. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. I like me for me, I'ma be what I'ma be. Prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself and nobody else. Gotta prove it to myself. I like me for me.
Hey guys, Ketchup and Mustard here, and it's time to test your might in the Mortal Kombat 11 Open Series. Ready to rumble? Power on your PlayStation and head to the Events app, filter by type, and select a convenient date and time. Boot up MK11 and locate the PS4 Tournament menu option. Click it to visit a familiar place, the Console Events tab. Sign up and prepare to play. Once registered, you can view your tournament details and check-in time. A notification will remind you to tighten your black belt and get over here for your match. Continue combat in the open qualifiers to close in on the competition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the tournaments.
worst nightmare.
Any ring I step into is mine. End of the line.
Then this fight is now personal.
It is exhausting being so perfect.